esisi sa tim yehwe omo na aka nti enyem emia no na yehwe sa team no no wakoka omo ensa na fe match no eye memenda ni mo de atodwa se players na ha no ama me ka omo nsa ombe boycott game na ebekoso ewo Washington DC no yehwe se sa na beba so ana se di ntina sakrata no mo tro cry in the first place. Tony Montana my mra ho na me hwede odi ebreye 050 I'm say assistant kakra wa right what's up line no Tony okay 0537 333 and no enemy who 053 7 333 and no enemy who ever ha nse sabi abamudia mo de mo fanfa me fa messages no enyina nse bia ba me the numbers no enso ebetu edwa 0244263902 0244263902 and no WhatsApp line between the videos I hold afaso a day abreye Montana the Tony
Godfather
it is saying
nyame adum na nso e
nkopa adum me ho ye pa
ye de nyame ase
kejagume
me da se pi
obia ho akodi
adwam
okay
na eboba
okay
me hu nkofo mienu bi a ekwan mo nam so ofie ha no yese yesakire yeseka
okay
eboba
okay me nye sure se nkofo no ka omo attack no omo ka ho omo ka ho dia yen se da somsa omo ka ho okay go PSC ni omo kim promise no ne ade ndia me who say revenge
no not at all far from that from that
okay
me go so am do ho
okay
do ho
so PSC ni promise be ma
na me who say PSC crowd onya me target
okay
PSC di onu mum na after me
okay on ehwo
yeah on ehwe me
why the day
me nya ni bibia
otanhunu na bia
de bia opemu bibi de bia obaye na no me nya ehwe obaye na no obisa obaye na
nipa bi sa wo wiase mom so nim sa om doso so om poasem keke ohun wonu wadwa o
me nya ne hwe
om pesu ohun anim
me nya ne hwe
bebrebe unu obi hwe den so no tese otu di kura na bibi ya ye no tonim ze woza
hosa
ze bia pese den radite obi so ohun a obi so ohun da
yeah
tese ofiliu sa
ohun na
to kasa
em say ohun ten na ohun di onye asa komisi ne so
yes
sa do me natural
eko nsuta
okay
na ye wo mommies ho oko nsuta ka mommies obi ani ho
okay
anopa ye ko pe bibi kakra na brantie bi free mampon nim so what said my ho mi say oh mi say esu obi su wo ho no
ohun keke no
do nyankopon mi wo bi da bu se ko baka se we
wow
yes penimu esu so
ohun keke no
yes honorable koko wa busa no
cheso pe wase mama ohun wa no ohun di wonyempo
afiru usuna ebi asan yi nyida
wow
yes
wow
obi so wa otu di ade de bu ofu ebi di PSC we support Tony we support
me da CP Godfather why ni na
we support pa
me da se
and hunu kwa PSC
yeah
yanko
me da se and ya wada obompa no aka the Black Stars of Ghana umpire mu because about for the live commentary ebeba Ghana versus Sudan dia do ni just anya me ba mu na and the live commentary eba ye hwen sama ekoso onko for so ye ma etiefo ene ahefo akwaba ye sha free ebibrem heya Africa we say qualifiers no for 2025 AFCON no and then Twaso na Algeria omo prepare the Desert Foxes na omo training session of course no na enye Zikra Rehad Mahrez Starboy and the Algeria national team no and a training ahead of a game omo ele Togo and so airball na what we say omo unbeaten in their last 16 AFCON qualifiers na omo elusu ofie since 2007 and Togo ebetimi abreki sergeants na training session na Algeria ye twa ahead of game amoni Togo ebebo no na ohwe our Kessben television so yento so na yenwura mu South Africa Hugo Bruce Bafana South Africa omo mema no national team no coach and odi afutuo ama South Africa man some back 3 years ago Ghana ha wo Cape Coast no here draw keke to qualify for AFCON. Eba so Cote d'Ivoire last edition no na sa draw no omo enya eventually very late omo concede penalty and the qualifiers way omo enwini all their matches na omo enya very safe and Hugo Bruce akasa say match ya omo airball against Congo no omo bo home ni wi amesa kwa away sa 2 games no must win at the South Africa because they see Ghana no omo mpese ebi ebesibi.
Prepare the team very good so that we have a 6-on-6. I want to avoid a stressy month of November. If we have 6-on-6, we are qualified. If we don't, then maybe the 2 games against Sudan and against Uganda can be tricky. Remember 2 years ago, the last game in Ghana, we had enough with 1 point, but we lost. So let's avoid that situation.
Enti they see Ghana a few years ago no omo pese BBC last match against Black Stars now here just a point to qualify now so we lose some match no ama South Africa omo ntimi and qualify for AFCON and no Emma eni akwakoye den e dia mo panti matches mienu amu boy there kwambia so so mutimi ewini Nigeria and so I prepare na onim say Osimhen ni prayer nti wa ma Galatasaray baby wono we pray kakra nti game Nigeria airborne or a root out nti in his absence no bibia Joseph Victor Boniface and the best stars deliver question striker no also pressure biani ne so say obe deliver Eddie ama Nigeria omo our equally good finishers e woni honuma obi obe start ama Nigeria biani e capable say obe bodjuma Eddie ama Nigeria Victor Boniface any.
Yeah, I don't feel any pressure. It's not just me. We have a lot of players here. We have Kelly, we have Awo and myself. So I think each and any one of us we will try in any possible way and to if I play, if any one of us play, we'll try and get the win. You know, understand? For me, the most important thing is the team performance. If we are winning and I'm not scoring, then I don't have any problem.
We are Victor Boniface of Nigeria and then Leverkusen and boy in Komeka Kranienko South America me ball qualifiers in air to also na Copa American champions and the world champions Argentina hosting against Venezuela. Some match way Messi ebetimi abo a free say Argentina J Copa America Leo Hontimi more from Argentina because of injuries. Now almost 2 games after Copa America bono a plenty went to be NC last match lose to Colombia na Messi or unavailable until after 2 games Messi now what's that and again obetimi abo Eddie amane minor until Lanos Scaloni are preparing the team no said Argentina and so ebetimi Eddie Kunim honomo here to also encore Brazil and so Australia almost prepare for game Chile about midnight na Brazil at the 5th on CONMEBOL World Cup qualifiers no table no so now our just 10 points 8 points in a separate to any Argentina at that first anunti match any abrepa name I mean so many players because of injuries na Alisson Becker or a root out Vinicius Junior and so Antimi Amba Militao na so many players a plenty almost so Antimi Amba name Brazil GD pass betimi every match ball against Chile. We Chile san so afesi Peru. Nimienu I must win games at the Emma Brazil. A national team no young England the 3 Lions as well. Ensu any Greece and I ball and then you 6:45 and then captain obebo amba no ama England. John Stones or no Lee Castley or no aboni this boy Juma and for my England national team in absence of Harry Kane. Harry were pra and a match no ultimate lady England national team in John Stones and a lady John Stones akasa the afa England national team no ho and a Cole Palmer and Harry Kane no akasa the form.
I was a huge fan of Cole as soon as he came into our first team setup. What he brought to the game, how he played as if he was in the park. I was sad to see him leave. Made him aware of that. but what he's gone on and done is credit to him. How he's conducted himself, how he's stepped up in big moments. Is honestly credit to Cole and what he's doing, and he's in a good moment, and I hope that continues for as long as possible. And what he, as you mentioned before, what he'd done for England and scoring in the final.
We and some John Stones and Obama Captain Amban LED the 3 Lions no or the Asuja in the absence of Hurricane. Now Lee Castley coach Emma England or some person very risky. Hurricane were pro from club level and now 2 days in your own training the 3 Lions no I'm excusing the currently Lee Castley the absence of Hurricane details to know any.
Yeah, Harry's nursing an injury. A small knock, something that we won't take a chance with. So it was a great conversation that I was able to have with John last night. To have that responsibility to ask him to captain the team. It's a brilliant achievement for John.
We Lee Castley, Inter manager, among the 3 Lions of England, and the match England airport against Greece. No, only say England training session coach at try Jude Bellingham as a false 9. And then when say England. Oli Watkins, Dominic Solanke, Neso, and Lee Castley, Jude Bellingham, force 90, and then there's a possibility, say, Jude, everything ample as a force 9. Yanko, Germany, Cologne, Lucas Podolski, former Germany, and Bayern, almost striker on, say, dear, ball, Poland, na. Sending Finu Kwane Kwanimu on return the NSN or more airport farewell game Eddie Amano. Now so many players and airport tickets sold out. Now 2014 World Cup winners most of them or more Enso Airba and Timana Noya, Matt Hemmels, Van der Fella, Pema Tesaka, any others and ne Omunina Enso Ebeboa and Lucas Podolski ne farewell match Enso Etimi Abaso Afe Yanko Alexis Madrid Diego Simeone El Cholo and all boy Rodrigo de Paul etri so performance now or the Mayan our international team no and ya no be and oba club level yehu our Atletico as our national team now or different breed they will see come our Argentina no oba club level like Madrid that ohun sa we so boy Atletico Madrid coach Diego Simeone and the abo Rodrigo de Paul now Simeone did also say and ya pass 2 times no matter the finals of the Champions League 2 times and so and now omo antimi anje 2 times now and now Madrid afa trophy no every omo name mo GD pass one day ebeye omo night am a Champions League trophy no omo enso etimi anje now according to Radio Marca Spain almost say Luka Modric obese oko the next World Cup enunti ne contract no 1+1 every year ehua na Madrid the 1 year asoso on the Madrid can so retire Madrid just after the World Cup enunti Madrid and someone 1 more year na ombo for the next season and Sana World Cup no and so etimi edru so David Odro and Abdelaziz 2 Ghanaian players our Barca Athletic Barca omo junior team no sa 2 players make us say omo Ghana ha na documentations intia documents bia omo ebe facilitating and no maba Ghana omo be sa ko omo kwa documents ni go through there omo timi start yes kan edi ama Barca Athletic omo enso ekuo no according to Kubasi Barca any Spain defender no o say afuwe Ballon d'Or no between 3 players no Rodri of Man City and then Spain Dani Cavalla Real Madrid and Spain and Vinicius Junior so 3 players no bako and also Ballon d'Or no eko edi Emmanuel na Chesney new Barca goalkeeper o say Madrid omo ye favorite to win the Champions League and the Champions League in kwao all the tournament all the competitions Madrid Umbiano omo favorite name ono join Barca no Barca capable say omo ebe say Madrid omo dreams is afuwe omo betimi every all competitions since Barca moment all tip omo say Champions League and then other competitions omo bono omo enso ebetimi aya there Loni Euro Man United defender na we proud say progression and now you be show videos na all gym na according to investigations after international break obetimi at training with Manchester United omo enso a team say Eric ten Hag on also a buy time or third time Pelifona and Sakeno last Tuesday meeting a course so name next 5 matches then anim no edin papa Everton Hack and Man United matches now omo ebebo after international break first omo and Brentford ebebo Old Trafford now omo bagwe ewa take it to Fenerbahce in the Europa League omo be shia West Ham ewa away Leicester City ewa away Chelsea home wey any matches are Man United ball into matches wey matches are emu den papa Brentford Fenerbahce West Ham Leicester Chelsea matches wey and be determine Everton Hack ono enso fit Bukayo Saka and Elboka Havertz abaso say Havertz form pa na this year goals na wahye no ko form po bro adwene mu chance so nemom wey asase afei ana kai ebe hye mo to wetimi I promise organize ka Havertz this year the goals no enso ebe flupa according to Theo Hernandez a similar defender no the agent wadin komo say since June and come up bien wa akoso nanka ye hwe senka ne contract woni de enka similar and penny for be contract no na oma extending also since June obien wa from say omo ending come up for contract extension Milan screen here say ampa onye happy with the current game time onya PSG say born there or certain chance enti onye so much happy with coaching decisions are bibia no omo ebo games or then enso etna bench yes a crisis SCLAS Roma mu ama say coach na afan so replace Daniel De Rossi no Ivan Juric no also ebetimi akọ coach ne bae no omeya ade kra there's a possibility sir even Daniel De Rossi ebetimi return no abe coach Roma a football club no William Saliba Arsenal defender no oye number 1 target Emma Real Madrid for next season Madrid pen the power center back next year Madrid didn't come asie pass omunya na omo enso epe Paulo Dybala the contract no enche na running out na yate se Galatasaray Turkish club no enya na omo enso epe nti Dybala obefiri Roma anaso no enso team enko Bayern Munich players near some are so happy with Vincent company adwuma oba nankwa enyi die so betimi aye adwuma ne saa nanso o de Bayern Munich team no or compare previous manager Thomas Tuchel or they compare Vincent Kompany yes Bayern Munich players no na omudja Thomas Tuchel pa under Vincent Kompany no omobobo na omo Philippa say sa methods way and omo person implement as a mechanical football no doso under omo previous manager award we know that Roman call for close nsem no ye fancy na Wadaroma and the Black Stars game against Sudan.
Yeah.
And see Okonko to join mu bia. Say Ghana no. Black Stars no. Now them pay mu.
Pay no nyam ball.
Empire no say
no one say prepare ye.
Na ye ja almost say omo Sudan for the money sir. I hwa ne anti asem. Anything pay bono enyem
prepare well. Show commitment. Na for who matches no more. Okay.
Your players are from
now.
Good technical direction.
And the winning matches. Them pie body. I could now you're saying for luck. What prepare you know?
And buy any movie.
Why you do football? Angels don't play football.
Yeah.
Yes. Why you do real?
Players nkum.
Now what's the luck? Kakraka.
Your others motifi omo now ka omo. So on be some ye mind for free.
I saw them
on your opportunity and I will di dia.
The men tra ho na mpedwuma nye. Before I saw them kwa be mo nyeska. Wo free fiada, akopin fiada. I saw them.
Bompa esa.
Hope you say you be 10 in.
Bompa esa.
Sana esi nyango fo. All right. Tony. Yemfa eno so ensia na mo anyo me confuse me kakra o. From Brana fe and then ka I shall say number for messages near the Busuki.
Also, the old one never.
Yes, I'm confused. Monka be a son to be another messages no so I style be. All right. Yeah, share any more kakra Tony. Na say otamfo ehun kodi adwam a na eni jiaba. So what I say. Obi a mompa yesa bia asem ntu obi a. Okay. But asem koto otamfo a nipa kura de any say go be ayo tamfo o mo one town now they agree with it oh me nya so say PSA your tamfo
Debi mentano kra
mentano na ono do on fa no ho adwen bone sa ntran wiase but obi sha na sem koto no a me musi ba de tofi bi na akoto toke bi tofi bi na wadi ache enye
sa wine bia no we twa kakra de afo no
yes PSA akodi ma bi achi yes ameno so ho abasem kakra
PSA akoye ma asem
ma ya che no
akwense sanda mene na kasa
se futu no otu omo PSA na se
PSA ni
aso wako tra taxi bi no na amo ba no
akromadico
yes akromadico mo sense form branch oni PSA na ku na boko na PSA I could be a fraud or what I drivers on trust now.
And you manage see.
What's I know? Please, you and I know could be a front one. And Obama so be driver trust now. And you manage. Most I know from you. Yes. Money now. Oh. When you know, yes, sir. PC type the type the new offers and specs. Okay. Driver I set also be any day. I'll be at the door.
Yeah. Jonas,
maybe I'm called the Yamini. Driver to car there nothing. Mama driver don't took her. I said, hey, you went DOB. And then Croro. You went DOB. Okay.
PSC. Me no wa kasa. Say massa menye wow. Oko you can buy yenya o na fa wiase ball.
You went DOB.
If you ask me about you, beja ho akọ PSC. You beja ho akọ.
But now them so much start to grab. I must say, be 8 something now. Tony.
Na me aka say enye ni say PSC. Aya atobo kakra. Na me anya ni say
Kwame. Unkabi. All right. Unkabi. All right. It is here the only brain that hey. So really first sweaty baby. The one facility to 50 practically. Bidim. So or those Ucheti mouse Enko.
Gabiura Bank PLC. Gabiura Bank PLC. Gabiura Bank semefan to enim. Ye did 40 years since 1984. And you buy it. You did 40 years. Now 40 years I celebrate and it's a 40 years anniversary. And now your day is here a day about. And it's Gabiura Bank PLC. And what's that Obaya say? Braya say na yamboa say savings account, current account, dachinti investment account, shares and a pesa woto. And na say uyo bia upe loan na yede mawa interest rate no ewo form, fixed deposit, money transfers, microfinance, VIP collections. Ni nyina no ewo Dwabin Rural Bank PLC. Ye di 40 years. And you tell nyama foforo and ye de abaya sweye. And you bra we a businessman, businesswoman, o business no ewo form unye sika de ewrem. Dwabin Rural Bank and wasa woko upe loan, Dwabin Rural Bank ope baby abe service account and for so baba so de amawa e Dwabin Rural Bank PLC. Your number is 0271 409 340 0271 409 340. Dwabin Bank your branches near Ejoso, Bonre, Abuaso, Dwabin, Pankrono, Onye, Roman Hill, Magazine New Road, Sipetimpom, Fumesa, ene adishye ma anasa adishyeman udruwa ubohuyen enso ewo Ghana Career and Migration Fair 2024 ebaso on the 16th and 17th October 16th and 17th October ekoso ewo Golden Bean Hotel Dikanko Ghana European Center ye Facebook Ghana European Center ye Facebook nakwe registration wo obi a pay adwuma ye obi a woyɛ adwuma so adwuma na woyɛ ne nkoye mfa ma wo obese ogyae anasa ope job opportunity obi a wo adwuma open nkrofo mama be adwuma ni bi ama wo baby a wo so kɔ 16th and then 17th October and because so Golden Bean Hotel Ghana Career and Migration Fair dwuma die I was so timi ekɔ ase bi na wokɔ ase a ufiri onko no adwuma na opɛ no na wonsa etimi akabi official grand opening of SG Mall ye bie dada be 2-3 years ni ene ye adwuma sa brede afei ena ye be pa SG Mall ho ntoma sa brede ena ye be bie SG Mall no ano eno tie the activities be briaba ye bia no no shops no amanfo wom se de ye shops ni nyina no aye complete eno ntu ra SG Mall open tade ope aduane ope bebia be shopping ope bebia ade bia ra shopping mall bia upe bibia no obenya bi wo Sementia Golden Mall enam se ye be official opening no grand opening no enhihia ya nie Friday 8th of November Friday November ebe jumedi ya hihia ye ba bedinie sada no ene official launch of SG Mall ye bia no 10 a.m. pepe panopa na ye bia SG Mall no ano we akwadanche enwumre on Friday no Mifri Kumasi fashion ebekoso na for the musical night and we high life ye atoa so on Friday enwumre 7 na for Saturday jumedie no sei ene ebekom ye bedikan aye nhihia no pa 10 a.m. no ye beko aye road de so no ye be ye Kumasi Peace Drive obi bia de ne car beba na Kumasi Peace Drive no ye de car sa wodo atoa so na ya bodewro se enche bia ne ba beto aba ne nyina ne activities a ye de ehye ase anase ye di wuram efa SG Mall ye bia no na fei Saturday no Mifri Kumasi concert no abaso eno baba so enwumre Kimpaluta ebeba Kofi Kinata beba Osekrom Sikeni beba we free oba untie sika MCs nie Napman Loving C and MC Texas wamo ene beba na MC Portfolio wamo ni MCs a wamo beba jumedie no ase tent kwesiada no ye be high life night enumre ena jumedie no ebeba so eno nti officially afei ena ye be bie SG Mall ano SG Mall ewo tech road no so behind Insura FM ho ne bie ya ubehu ye ho wo ye obi a opese ho obetwitwim bi na oboam ema jumedie no enso krabehwe no ye number niem 0553 422830 0553 422830 we official grand opening of SG Mall. Your activities are ye de atoto na kwema ye ba be ye enso no Totina 74 T74 a new booster will be a new system na awodin nim and until also timinya awodin our new system no mu said be yare bia intimi embo and until also nom Totina 74 any drugstore chemical shop bia bekobia no obenya Totina 74 ato your number is 0246 073498 0246 073498 obi a wo kidney problem or heart problem or lungs problem when you know enhu adie ye or abdominal pain or syphilis or chest pain and nasal pressure no e was sro obi a sugar level e was sro obi a owo cancer or gonorrhea or HIV onum T74 e besoso ano e de amount or fibroid or ulcer anase or asthma T74 and when you drum I was someone any drugstore chemical shop bia bekobiano obenya T74 e drone bi na so wetimi akoto na wanom Dubai any Qatar wo bia opese uyi uansa no adwuma ena pese tukwan eko Dubai ne Qatar eko ye adwuma opportunity na ba e de amount carpenter ni mason ni painter ni plumber ni electrician we electronic technician and also a civil technician adwuma bia we bia yensa no adwuma de opportunity no aba e de amount wo de frɛ ya number we so your number is 0554 547 915 0554 547 915 requirement ni uhia passport uhia CV or medical fee and abetia never to registration fee will be a pay by day job and now so pay passport or pay birth certificate Kumasi ya wasokoban kufo school Johnson so your number is 0554 547 915 we a house of fortune limited yɛbɛma wo adwuma ɛna wo so watumi ayɛ ɛma nyɛma timi akɔnkan ɛde ama wo Hebaso Company Limited wɔn de Hebaso cream ɛde abɛdwa so kɔpɛ Hebaso cream ne bi wonya Hebaso cream ne bi a ɛbɛboa wo yie papaapa kɔpɛ Hebaso cream ne bi na apply ɛwɔ penis no wo apply Hebaso cream ne bi a ɛbɛboa ma bɛma wo ne ɔbɛhyia mu a wo ne bantam no ɛso atwa woyɛ bɛma wohyia ɔba a wontumi satisfy ɔba no woyɛ bɛma nyɛma nkoye ɛmfa ma wo a ɛyɛ Hebaso cream in a sachet anaasɛ Hebaso cream in a tube ɛna wo sɛ wo use wo use a ɛbɛboa wo yie papaapa ɛma nyɛma tumi akɔnkan ɛde ama wo Hebaso cream in a sachet and a Hebaso cream in a tube and also you see Bema dear wadamfo any Hebaso Bema obe satisfy oba wadamfo any Hebaso no be and also you see any drugstore chemical shop bi abeko biano obenye biato your number is 0244 750 510 will be of CCO ya a elephant ointment ukotodwe waposo elephant ointment and what's all this so Sadik herbal powder just so will be a cocoa air helm and soon pedronum internal cocoa external cocoa a Sadik herbal powder sebigu timu sebigu kokom sebigu dwani bia wudi biamu na entuasiem emfa emau ye the elephant herbal mixture at the big just so elephant herbal mixture unumbia a 100% herbal unumbia uyefunu na air helm uyem na etim no anase obia wosisiare Coco and the Hawa, Namanumbi, stroke it there, we drane Flezon 600. One of Flezona, a babuau, now stroke no, it to a seer at the amount. Will be a person born by a fish stroke on a Flezon 600 and was so copebito. Any drugstore, chemical shop, Biato, your number is 0244 750 510. 0244 750 510. Offer number we so, Yabejoso, Kel Chaco toothpaste, Kel Chaco. Toothpaste compare Kel Chaco ni bi na use we use Kel Chaco e de twitwu sia ebe mo num pampan no ayehwam ebe bo mo bia oyefunu tan ya wo ya twitwu se wie anaso bia otan no nsa ebe boa utitena pese white no eye Kel Chaco toothpaste and also use bi na emboa Letted Foam your partner for life wa brebom yonkom any Letted Foam se betena se tena kunya papem na kunya papem betena mu dia abra wonya sisiyare we chinkasa ne nya oya dia eye Letted Foam wo mon kunya ne bi ye wo V sofa and wo L sofa V sofa no eye 6005 L no eye 3100 Ghana cedis Republic Bank enya bank bia na wo so do ho koto omuso bank ado ho to omuso wamba na business akoye wejuma na wo ya na akoye ediama no eye Republic Bank diente so call Republic Bank wo maso ene chese wo bia pesa wo to ajapade obese to dan obese to asase obese to car ye beto amawo ne atum keten ne japade no abeye wo dia wo bia ope credit cards and a pebi ye bebo amansa etima kebi investment and a peso ye usika ne de ho emfaso bi embaso obeso investment emfaso beba usika ne so edemawa eye Republic Bank SMEs anase upe corporate digital or retail banking eye Republic Bank and also show me chira kwan women bebo na usika sem etimi akoye ede amount Franco Trading Enterprise upe laptop upe Nokia phone upe Samsung phone eye Franco Trading Enterprise and now kwa ye bebo nyama papa pie fie ene Franco kope Franco echira kwan na kope nyama papa ton smart television Franco air condition deep freezer washing machine CCTV camera and a pebiato eye Franco Trading and now kwa wonsa ebetimi akebi na nyama etima konkan ede amount Asabe Travel and Tour ye jibisa ma wie wonsa beka bisa na wie ansa na watue sika no ede amayen obi apese okọ Canada oko United Kingdom oko Australia anase obi apese oko Germany Italy Spain South Korea Japan anase Turkey baby also come Asabe Travel and Tour ya beji visa na amwa wie ansa na watue sika no your number is 0246 603711 0246 603711 11 obfrɛ yɛn number we so a yɛbɛboa mansa etimi akabi Reform Healthcare and Research Herbal Clinic Dr. Ajimai what the Reform Herbal Mixture no abedwa so wonum bia pressure no bɛkɔ wonum bia diabetes no wonum bia stroke no wonum bia bɛboa emma emponom onsana titriti no etu ase e de ma bema de wonum Reform Power Capsules no one Reform Herbal Mixture account ɛbɛboa ye papa esiesie wɔba num Reform Herbal Mixture class Femico 442 nanyo ni pedue no mu adwuma emfama any drugstore chemical shop bia beko bia no obenye bi ato one and only General Yemfensia well General ene ye wadan for pa birthday o Achino
oh Achino birthday
ene Achino birthday
wow.
ene Achino birthday
ma yan wish Achino happy birthday minimda on kan wasem so nkyere me okay all right Achino Manso Achino kromo cry hifa Manso all right Manso yes Manso Achino I wish you happy birthday with any wedding no I'm one kra yeah na minister na onyo kese wa na bibia obeyibia no enko so kama pa we love you so much Achino happy birthday. All right. Monfa messages no Emra 05515 99933 05515 Monfa messages no Emra na yenkinkan emfa enso mamo. Abidafo trance na fe yahwe messages no enso there be any stories no emulator na the messages na de nyina no enso aka ho qualifiers no ene din enya sam ketu akra 5 games AFCON 2025 Morocco qualifiers no tichu Ghana ene Sudan Accra Sports Stadium nyame yaduma ochina ena hi ne ebehwe Andy say ye
bibi abako jinwa
Nyankopon sipa ene gum matches no UEFA Nations League matches no eho oko CONMEBOL World Cup qualifiers no eho club issues kakra o ansana yate aba Africa nana baba alaba na okai me anopai say ye ni even be say Angola right be say wahanum 1-0 ekoye no 24 years na ye kase Ghana endusu game wahano enye AFCON qualifiers eno against South Africa na AFCON 2000 proper na yebo and competitive matches are Black Stars elusu ewo babayara nemom ye ka AFCON qualifiers date of the man you know ye 1973 yes
I don't know I'm aware of that date.
In the 24 years in AFCON qualifier elusu say as far back as 1973 the Black Stars elusu ye to Cote d'Ivoire almost 3-0 of Bayara Stadium from 73 to 2024 51
yeah 51 years
51 years
yes
wow and the last time I done for the Casa AFCON qualifier Lusu be 24 years no antisa
I don't know AFCON
and
we
AFCON proper
AFCON proper
but say the Angola na AFCON proper
yeah qualifier
the Lusu qualifier Babayara 1973 wow 51 solid years and I Black Stars almost say almost green masasa inti se keto kreko ni abere omo so enra na odise na libre all right against Sudan and then
camera
oh
so na dey pia bonte
maybe can add omo so from the other side but odon you know
no bia na ne be ya
that's true
nipa bi ene ne nyaadwe ba omo a meni omo hia edi nkomo ne de most of them but 99% ene ne yadwe ba
so ya asema obi e pa ka kire omo no ka
kan kire omo
asema obi e pe omo ka kire omo ene ono aka
elusu AFCON qualifier e baba around 51 years ni obese no ko du kampana mo sresre ne woni age di nkomo mi anu na forget na mo tese mo fa ho gra what tibia mo papa na ye obi dey say Naira I'm saying be west na bia wo gina na chia
it's around could yan kind west
we are sure
Yes.
Narrow.
Franco.
Almost a narrow boy for that.
Franco raising na bufu.
Not or the abufu be
Passion.
do na
bufu.
Emre odu be o ka say Niger players.
Was in a team
4-5 current mommy team no dey move ba.
The entire Americans say Franco shares a raising concerns about commitment of the players in China. In China. I feel now what they to say the commitment level of our players no firm.
I will say dako Ojupa badako pusina ne hu see those.
Oh, you know one team as
Okay. All right.
Hey, make the subject in question.
Yeah.
The subject in question was commitment. President Ketin said, "No, can be beginning in and they said, "Omu jira back na so a, omu nya hwe interest on bobo la magana." Because you know, you born against Nigeria ne dey enye kura o to when chance I abo bia.
That's what we do, bro.
But the other just say, "Yan say sabo no komo sha nkom be Dallas." Sabo na mo bo. So mo sha nkom be Dallas. Ntimi ga so mo abo fitire bo
ti. Azikasare nya kakra tun botuma ba. Dabi. So mo do muska.
What's that?
Mese nanka Asare Freddy Kasare nya kakra tun botuma ba kumasi. But how far?
You know.
The turn up behind SAS some percent.
You know, foreigners no mum fa omum bonus on cheda to omum so hia sika papa. Da be na ebo bola. Ye tie say we zo Arsenal, we zim West Ham, we zim Ajax. Nti ene sika no. Mum fa nkonko ya de we. England for so omum de ko charity home. Ghana player bianca se yemfo sika nko charity home. Nti omum so omum hia sika papa na yekroma. Una $5,000 kan sika ho a. Je no ye sika ketwa. What team to omum so hia sika.
General, what's wrong with Mr. Kurt's speech? The truth must be spoken to yield impact. The players are playing with our emotions and feelings. Please, they can't keep on hurting us. Please, we are tired of their lackadaisical attitude of playing matches. If some of us have to express our feelings like the GFA president did, they wouldn't like us for the rest of their entire life. Bravo to Mr. Keto Kreku for his speech. In fact, he did it for we the fans. Sam Tuga Ejuda. Naro.
General. Yeah. Ade ba kwa minim ni say players enye first timer omo experience BBC ni. But normally yana indoor. Alex Ferguson had what we call the hair dryer. Mm-hmm. You see, Alex Ferguson, I'm an example, because I don't know a coach. He was a manager into a combining role of manager and a coach. Coaches in Brino, they say worse things to players in the dressing room when they are not delivering. Okay. So when you have a chance with a team, either before a game or more performing badly, and I say you reassemble or a day after a bad day's performance, no more share for the first time. Some coaches could say worse things to players. Okay. A coach like CK Akono, Enyao, some to top up so say Chenunyao in the dressing room and some of the catch on. And I'm saying there for the players, we know some now take catch on. For a good number of them, they are not meeting it for the first time. Okay. The difference kakra ebe FA president that almost border na camera see on so. Na yes, other styles is not working. Okay. So for me, it's time for them to be told in plain language. Say, over 30 million people, we a privileged group. You have a responsibility to make them happy. And probably he planned and decided, say, Obama that 30 million people now we representing. Yeah. For me, it's spot on. In football, they have something they call reaction. You give reaction. Team Timiko performing badly. The next game, the coaches will tell them, say, this is an opportunity. React. So from what Kurt has told them as professional footballers, they have responsibility to react positively.
Okay. All right. Yemfe so NCA na. I'm Nana Kwame Slim from Spinkters. I'm wishing the Black Stars all the best in today's game. Please give me a ticket so I can go and cheer the boys up. God bless you, Sir Joe. Oh, and crying a boy also won't cry. The ticket to me free Kumasi and Bana. On my channel across stations, you know, say tickets be our ministry, no any individuals been an attached ticket in the power.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm a cry and I'm in time who are crowd.
Okay. Oh, sir.
What's the other with you?
Okay.
You know,
Supporters have done worse to the players than what Kurt said. Kurt nailed it right. That party guy cried here. He should be sacrificed in Po. No, he should be crucified in Po. Not committed 1 inch and doesn't deserve to be the captain for even the under 10 team of Ghana. Kobe, Edway Free Jinyase and Abba. Moshe parties be 3-4 minutes and obi so deserve say the captain cry. Na Oshe back and forth. If you know any Arsenal penny for a year, technical team and medical teams now. I say if you want to say Branty Nepra. Na parties we bibi ma omo hu say e so omo doubted omo keke kan kakra. Yes.
General no me kan wa say me tie me doubt it. Say party we pra won to me mo. Na me gidi pa say Arsenal next game obegina mabo. E dia mom. Wo hwe bra omo ko US akobo friendly na o ko na ne physio di nachi. Ese say party bo 45 minutes. Ye man no kwai man modest number of yi. Eno me kan say a back commitment. Captains to say from at least me hu akwesi apia me hu abedi ayu pele me hu Charles Kobla Akono Sika Akono me hu Steven Tornado apia me hu Asamoah Gyan me hu Andre Dede Ayu John Mensah. Partey for me the least in terms of commitment. He's the least even when playing as not a captain. He's the least. Si e ka kire akwesi apia mo commitment e ka bedi ayu pele commitment obebo ball ne the next day match no onom special flight de ne beba no obebo no osako. Andre and Jordan for all their output on the field ne bi ensem kakra ne ade no. One thing a Black Stars coach bi abeka kire on say adia untumi nyim free om nsem e yo mo commitment. Asamoah Gyan de MZ Oka de Bechin, Stephen Appiah de Bechin. In terms of commitment, dedication to the cause of the Black Stars, Partey has not shown enough. When I can say Black Stars here a leader on the field, Stephen Tornado Appiah. Me sure say a time, but I did the DP say Partey tre. So a leader and a captain on the field or rally players in around now Momo I'm one of the best. And coaches be brave. So when you're a very good captain, I'll be in leading the group, you also struggle.
Sure. That's true. Okay, enti binim tidbits bi o hansa na akọ foreign kakra na fe ya bagana proper.
Say be hwe asante kotoko nkomo no so kakra.
Okay.
Anope mewura ho mu ye training.
Omu ye training yeah.
Yes, currently the training is ongoing.
Okay.
Na nkomodidi kakra nso koso. Legends no kotoko legends na o US no.
Okay.
Omabo omo ho a omo ko the saying Washington DC.
Okay.
Michael Osemba Power. Only about 1 hour away from the match venue.
Okay.
So a good number of them crab Then Stephen Odru. Most of them were Columbus, Ohio. Stephen Odru, Nana Hindua, Isa Ahmed, Aziz Ansar, Yafrimpon adjoining Omo, Sadiq Adams, Gabriel Isa Ahmed, Emmanuel Oseku for the general.
Wow.
Edua Mufa and so Ausken, but he's also joining them on the core military. No? Yeah. Makedua Mufa. Then you talk about Asamoah. Asamoah, they sure they obepasi through Kotoko, but there's also Kotoko pass players in Libya. Then you talk about Luis Quino.
Okay.
Luis Quino, the goalkeeper. And then Ahmed, the other goalkeeper, no?
Mohamed Al-Hassan.
Yes. In fact, the Nurano, I managed to have some interaction with some of them. Mogadom. In fact, Komodie bi kura koso say omo ko omo fa omo boot.
Okay.
Ene omo ehuniema na because baby ombo omo Sunday special no. Inti se kodu se kotoko players no nso na chinchina match no mo na options no omo we no. Maybe some of these guys omo de omo ye kotoko legends. Inti no they could add up to the me kan Komodie koso nyame de mimi su se nkoso Adaruma.
Okay.
I'm not telling you what I think should be done.
Okay.
I'm telling you Nkomodia Ekoso.
Okay.
Oh, Bibika. Bobi fufu di
nyame. So ko fa Jesus akosho me no se ko fo bi ko oboko tokoda.
na me say
o ko fa gesi
No,
ka ko se
General,
amaka do bo fa so aboko tokoda
me can comedy ekoso.
okay
And
ko munya o mbe sa
Yes, and some of the options being considered, team you general.
na me na repeat you pa
Asemna wo sisi ano. You look at the options. First of all, Kotoko take it no mbi o mo de call ye no. The matchmakers, the agents na atwa de amom no mo de agoduru kromo. Hotel o mo da, o mo de die, baby o mo akọ o mo ye training matchmakers no. O mo ton tickets. Now there's options o mo nya select side. If anything, the other option or more consider no. Or more select side. Na Ghana select side no. Anyway, more. Then, if it happens, say select side there, then they wear a different JC, but not Kotoko JC. Then, Sana tell their Kotoko say Kobasa a players basis so dum kobona bibi kusia. Mpacho meeting komo general.
no my day
Meeting komo general.
ma bi ma no
Debi.
Nyana na omo let ni ba say na omo kwa kwa visa na zebango.
naro o ka da ekoso ho na dey my head since my jam
Also your listeners near everywhere.
na be meet you say me kan so ai
Meeting komo
na
general.
also udin go I don't know
Say me person like say minimum you move with me when
I'm with you come on
that's what I want to know.
I'm with you
Say me nya komo no so die na tie fu ni nya tie so
me
dia.
ma no me ma go dia o
Okay, I'm happy you are with me.
I'm listening to you.
Meeting komo general komo
Me attentive,
yeah komo die na
me
ekoso.
me ma no so ya meet you
On say omo letter no. Say omo nsa anka visa na ombe jabo. That was the letter.
yes
And visa no omuguso say beba na ma be me tie madwem so obi
passport no kroma
na make mate me tie madwen ye me say
visa bia
bia no a omunya visa bia
and ma background ko katim no
okay
di yen hwede be koso
tina we can madwen say visa bia nko enti omo options are available no omo no mo hwe no munye currently they are training the technical team everybody is there and omo way the options how the game can come on because once so yam fan say waje penny afro plane you try take it ama wakoda hotel ya turn take it near the so at the end of the day if Kotoko cannot even play as Kotoko as a team the other suggestion and say more Ghana select side said the be microphone mato mu take it ne yako han stadium ni sa ne mane nyina no a game no betumi aba
no munyi kotoko din free so
no munyi Kotoko din free so into the other considerations says Kotoko din free so there no mu nsha Kotoko jesi omo compare a set of JC na nya Ghana select side eno de Kotokofo na akọ ebi bebobi so those are those are the options either say omo bema sa wafa boys bi na wo ho no no beba be kan wo ma hye Kotoko JC no mabo ana say be Ghana select side omo hye Kotoko JC na ni nyina ne say de omo be ye bia nkrofo no be hye omo pa
and that we are try as much as possible to avoid
yes
anamewa
yeah say
kokra na nkofa sansem we nyina amba circle see sorry say ne Kotoko nkwa na kwa body a cancel the trip
that's right
na omo ho no organize Ghana for omo ho ne hwan any almost select side bi na nkomu nsiammo na nka ticket semi ni hwan semi amode be form na ade nyina na to atwa se munya Kotoko fo mo nkobode a
take it in
na mo anu yete mo se monim yesi monim de ma kan bom amanfo si no
yeah
Kotoko ye Kotoko afede mo se mo ni academy ni youth hwan bi na so na official o yes eno so na ba ye na mo cancel no afede last minute mo ko na mo amode release by say na organizers no any come and say ya juma some of the players na can ba be so na a complete team na yabo sa assurance no mo dey mai yen so catch organizers ne say go for na ka players na ka ho na ameka ho a there's no way I ball no nti now dey na asesa wo no go do ye no
men can say bibi asesa
hey bibi asesa because
I'm only telling you the considerations that are going on
okay
what I say
nti dem tro bra ye no say team na ha na ameka ho am boycott any ye hwe ni mu
amasa dey na chess we twantro
say we twantro obi kura say dem tro no nyina mo boa mo nim say maso ma hyeda na mo tu mfuturo gu nkofo bi ni say mo ko ye na say team na amadia well ye hwe say na ye yawada Almost players in the American visas, you know, na oma flight na.
And a 10th.
And a 10th.
Day no year 12.
And they ya wada almost American release on the buy, almost American visas na. Na oma flight na.
And that's
na oma bomb match na me
passport
to me nim say a real flight na on be gusu akwa.
Na near transportation the general can wire kakra. Yeah. What you kakra. Yeah. It be a time I will check in within 1 hour crowd. It can be in a crowd. Yeah. Within 1 hour from flight. In Trump.
Yeah, be a way na kwa kudu. Embassy na omo de sin sima momo. Because you be presume him how embassy ni operate.
You see the assurance and baby assurance ni free bano. Enema arishemuni.
Okay.
Assurance in free match agents in one of them. Do they have control over the American embassy?
No more.
Ika ebia Ghana Parliament impone assurance ebe use diplomatic powers be e the IBBA. Eba say honorable Babi okopen baby atra. Ye tin kebi after so presented trophy no care we will take him to America. Papa won pay tape them. We will take him to America no. Dress honorable.
Okay, iti eno so ye di ebesia na we no ade afibia omo ye o. Yeah. Afibia omo ye. Omo ye. Asa Ghana ne friends US sa collabo tourism ye omo ye no. Afibia o. Omo ye no Washington. Na otwimua eno mo bisi oye.
Tourism board authorities crop for no they are there.
Omo America
they are there into a program.
Yes.
March ne just a
part of it. Yes.
Of the program now omo ye.
Inti no se mo ka no kra na kire ye se na tia. E mo ka na ni ada ho. Na makopetim ba se ode krobia din beto so akwa yes anema no say DC United enyam betuma shembe 10 na 15. Omo nka so mo jai because mo level no form. On be shema gumani mase. Inti no the earlier the better. So team no want to inform omunyi kotokodi ni free so. Oh. Na select side number ya aba fine munyi na mo. Na mo nse jesi fufu bi enya kotoko. Monya koduru awi. So mo say mo boycott but say mo nya second thought na see number dia munyi kotokodi ni free so. Na mo ngobo mo game.
And also constitute boycott. Sakoba say omubo select side ni mfa nse kotoko players 4-5 in a boycott.
Mo boycott no. Yes, but kotoko players na mo do mo kwa na mo prepare for league na mo ni abere amonya na sa anema we nyina e ba no. Ene na ye pese avoid but mo ntie. Na mo so players na go. All right. Mama yenhwe bia na mo saka visas no. Me ya na me atato. And the yenhwe mo no kakra. This bia a Black Stars ni and the here be.
As I say, Black Stars.
Black Stars, yeah. And they also measure Black Stars.
Send round your Sudan pa, Sudan team. Say, Omunya so much fretful, but Omo Niema bit media against Black Star more a share mana ye. Now, Utuado the 10-minute conundrum. I am sure so in the technical team no Omaya Hojma. The 10-minute, actually say, Chief. The last 10 minutes of the first half, the last 10 minutes of the second half. Utuado ba second spell we wa consider 10 goals. 10 goals, emu biensa aba the last 10 minutes of the first half. Emu 5 about the last 10 minutes of the second half. Say it down to endurance or conditioning, say it down to concentration, say it down to awareness, whatever. The SCN said, you be real game no first half na sa 10 minutes in the chat no. 10 goals Utuado ba wa consider emu biensa wo. Emu 5. And so 10 minutes in the second half. Refina Ben Triana no ayebe pono. It move 50%. Not just say 8 goals. Fall in the last 10 minutes of both halves. Utuado any serious about this.
Okay.
Because so what this 10 minutes no sa to nchen act against all the opponents I know mabujina. Apart from Mali. Act 10 minutes act all the opponents Utuado no mabo apart from Mali. So only one team been a so no my first 10 minutes in the first half and also 20 in the second half. All the teams say no mabono. It the high expectancy say you be consider either the last 10 minutes of the first half or the last 10 minutes. I am sure the technical team you are aware and omundi hujuma. General baby a yemi hu kakra ne say o sa so check goals and chances na ya na you consider any the CD no.
Yeah.
You bully a lateral so no the ball na cottonet. central defenders no hono counter ne timi ba soro ball no de tumi ye but the soro ball no tumi laterals ne pa all you goes no nyina soro ball no tumi laterals
okay
but the soro ball no tumi central defenders ne mom counter no etoa central defenders no mofa I am sure say technical team no adi ho djuma
all right
the last thing I make no e general the balance ye pe departmentally e we team no defense ye hia balance wo ho ene ya Salisu aba back jiku e wo ho yi mumi be konchen in my opinion mumi be konchen na Salisu no oni jiku nya so momoda omo na bo Central African Republic dey consider me ensa wa ha no and almost show lot of cracks in midfield with that Thomas Partey Elisha Usu na boy 6 when the balance no as 8 and also another question tactically say coach ni waduma in the final third your 9 for Makomako 4 anyway team no
okay
9-4-4 no almost so mu nyina ayepe Inaki Williams Antoine Semenyo Brendan Thomas Asante and Jordan Ayew they all want the ball either in the space or at their feet Semenyo ne Jordan pe ball no in their feet say ball no to me na asema and Brendan no any Inaki there o the ball no man na ase awon pe they love the space Otwado and ye ehwadwuma no make the good balance ne mo me dia akade wadaro man person the cupboard no so
all right Druha I saw a video of the local players called to the Black Stars being called to carry the ice chest while the foreigners walked away freely. Please, what's your pundit's take on that? Foreigner in a way, Abreye. Everybody is applauding Keto Kreku for what he did. I stand to differ. Who has been the custodian of the national team in the past 5 to 6 years? Is the GFA. When the referees are performing badly, he hasn't lambasted them. When the NSA is messing up the pitches, he hasn't lambasted them. You see, you don't go upstream to muddy the waters and rush downstream to make a complaint. Sir, I'm not impressed by that gesture. Kofi Tuo Elubo, and the way about Macho Man Kofi Tuo. Because I know I'm reading up in Pio. No, I wish you know we are the obey. Yes. Yes.
The last time I keep it clean sheets. Next month, I do 1 year, no. So 11 months, you keep it clean sheet in a competitive game. Ghana.
Okay.
The last time I gonna keep clean sheet in a competitive game. So you 1 month, no do 1 year.
Clean sheet.
Yes.
Me
catch say Ghana ye bo game in a competitive game. Say born toy at him. I got 1 month, no do 1 year.
Bakubetum.
And only answer no say you.
The last one Angola.
Yeah. The young keep a clean sheet that was against Madagascar. Inaki share 1-0 November last year. World Cup qualifiers. And last minute.
Okay.
Okay, Majida Shimero ko ye Gideon ye pull out.
And a ball Antoine net.
And a ball Antoine net in a competitive game.
Wow.
So I got 1 month you need do 1 year. Even though your ball friendly I am considered that was against Namibia. That was prior to the AFCON. Said you okay go let's draw now. Your man runs for the boy chassis and they did you mobile second. And you in your competitive game, but in a competitive game, said you say young ball and toy at him. It was November last year.
Okay.
And that is where Otwado is so very, very concerned. Because we see that goes AFCON match be I consider Otwado second coming. That was after AFCON. Okay. Any game be I consider. Now check it. The last 2 games against Angola against Niger. Angola go no 90 minutes plus. Niger no around 83rd, 84th minutes. Say you check Luis Mafuta free kick no against Central African Republic. And also say you around 89th minutes free kick no. And said the new Tiedi it was against Malin Kwan Young conceded in the second half in Otwado second coming.
I see.
Against Malin Kwan Young conceded it was second half in Otwado second coming. Otwado second coming second half BI conceded.
I see.
And check here na minute no. Against Uganda it was around 82nd minutes. Friendly no. Yeah. Against Nigeria it was around 84th minute. Lukman Ademola second goal. So Newton absolutely spot on. Okay. Especially the last 10 minutes of the game. Say game ni bane wiye no. Say medical catcher say Sudan say omo share go Ghana had in the qualifiers. Omo about 2001, omo about 2010, Omaba 2012, Omaba 2014 World Cup qualifiers, that was 2013, no. And Sejo Omaba, that was 2020 qualifier for AFCON 2021. Sejo ningi na munche goda.
Okay.
Ebia, so to adu anye nyama ya. Ebia na wa more opportunity amo mwache.
I do agree perfectly with Sir Franchester. His Man U is suffering, and now the Black Stars. 2 troubles for him. Kwasi, anyway, Free Dichemso and address Franco Naro. So see a friend Franco Naro, Franchester. Okay.
I'm coaching a more mature and say the next 5 matches no be better than can.
Okay. All right. Enti meko Niwat Scientific Herbal Hospital. I go din komo kakra bi aba.
You know Ketuabi on the Blasters.
Okay.
New one 7 year while of time and the Ketuabi can. Awa. Uni no nyina ma. New problem na before time now the concede no. You call AFCON. You make Kessben, your second goal no. Na your time.
Yes.
You need Mozambique, your last 2 goals was in the second half. You need Egypt. The second goal after Mamouche, the end was in the second half. Into your goals now, you're conceding in a second half goals in the it even started before AFCON. Yes. And now, twice about this into a problem existed for the last 1 year. And I could do so by you be expected or bear something better, no? Or no, so about be the same thing. You know, it is something that they need to work on, but Sudan, general. Yen stamping authority said they are
yeah, the Comoros there, Madagascar there, Uganda there, Niger there. Say wait there.
And I said, Sudan, the new thing. Say only Sudan a bobo Ghana. Nasi usuro dia. Any national team, Bob Benny ever akoba. You make it your better. I'm not underestimating Sudan, but the fact of the matter is that unya opponent bia ni siakan. Emma one yinye, say oh boy at your home ground. Because Blaster players, no one him saying crying you Kumasi Kranko you heard Omewa. I'm glad they are your chrome big room. It is general they need to step up. Okay. They need to step up.
I mean you were free or quickly. The gods of football are behind Coach Kwesi Appiah today for these reasons. 1. Ghana hasn't been fair to him. The FA stripped him of captaincy years ago. Number 2, Cats GFA sacked him when the failure of the Black Stars then wasn't due to coaching. Number 3, all the coaches after Coach Kwesi Appiah are Kwesi Appiah, lawyer Osebuku. Lawyer Osebuku, anyway, Aba. Ghana Beshe. Me dame ho aba. Na yedin komo kakra enso to home. Kessben Television, Kessben 3.3, Kessben 2.9 Accra, DSTV channel 364. I feel Go TV. Channel 121 and onsa ebekaye ewo Joe. I know today isn't a question time. Isn't for questions, okay? But help me out. What is the Ghana time and day for the Bevo? There is Better Beef, Unification Light Heavyweight bout. All right, remember na ya be yehwa dwuma kakra enso e de amount Mike Cape Coast remember na ba hwe onsam na de brain why enti ye kwa ba ye ko ni what Scientific Herbal Hospital na kwachi Hassan so na Dr. Paul enso ha no mo nkodwedwe komo kakra kwachi ura na so bia ho ye doc
yeah
de nyankopon asepa yes ka mo nkumi no de bia meka se mo mi no de nka fat be pe country foforo no akoso
General.
Yes, Sadi a friend of fat. Maybe. Yeah. Ntadia kesi so de. Eni na no be country fufu.
General.
You hear them dey bring up. Yes.
Abusuafo ye mobia atena se na ni what Scientific Hospital ya san so ani mo hia bi mu na eye nkomo ine ba bedie na efa ya pomuden na afi ye data tenemo said the be ka no oba ni what Scientific Hospital so ya efidie mo so edidi djuma no firi ho no mo a doctor fo kudam na ho no mo a we ono mo kan se oba na ya de bi so ade ba no ebetimi apen kumase bre e dia ma ye Kumase atonsu Monaco junction Kumase Tonsu Mona Junction near Dansura Bank ni die nimhwe enkran so ye wo mile 7 na chimota mile 7 e ben Janet corner dino a ye adwuma free juada e de kosi edamemenda anopa no nso kosi anyime no na ye pon wo me pa bia odi diabetes na ha wati yare anaye pressure stroke aka wato form aware for awo ho ayamodene ana wo kasa na pampan boni de akire halitosis ene ha wo obuo no mana ne na ase eta hyehye no afe oye papa mo mpanifo no 40 50 64 no ho no mo a oda odwonson tentem odwonson so akakra bia na asa kodwonson toatoa so ntimi kura na o prostate ne ye kese na ase bia aye infected na se prostatitis no me pacho eye ni what scientific hospital bra na yen fa fidie checking nyina ma na yen hwe ne pomasi bre enso emfama afi obuo no mana ode no eye typhoid na ha wana se ulcer obuo nso ana chese eye pressure maka ho asema na se yade bie ha obia no obani what scientific hospital a ebe hwe nyina kama pa ede ama number ne hia frɛ yen be bia obia no na yenye osone ne uni nkomo eye 0244 08 76 87 0244 08 76 87 0244 08 76 87 no friend beji so na ye no wadi nkomo sede de bi ye no enanso ye be kyerɛkyerɛ kakra nye se bi betena akasa keke ne mo be mo sua ade bi a wankasa betimi de adi dwuma etu na mo bi wo fie na onso ode abo wankasa brenti Dr. Paul e de be rem na afi ne nso ade sua de bre mo no mo nso motimi anya so mfa so.
Okay.
Sajo,
yeah.
So chatefo ni biem na aka mo se adesua ne de eye pa kai obi bia se 1900 research because scientists nyina tenase meta kan sa se mo pa scientists tenase no mo ye research mo se dade entimi ntum fa wiem 1900
okay
omo kan wie na 4 years later nkura mi no Wright brothers no mama aeroplane na ye dade na ye na atu na wiem enti science de se de onim na enra no ebia na asesa se de oti apomodin ase enra si etipa yen a yakofa ebia phytonutrient bi ti se paracetamol de kan honam oyam ye oya yakofa we na niam eda ne oto aso sa wanhwe ya na how eno na ni what scientific clinic am ye dance so oben yen a ye be mo wate ase se enne de esi no eno so ne ye hwede solve problem ti ye hwehwem kwa akiri ekwa animu ankasa ya be anim ni akwa achi ye nya the concept of problem na and solve why for am be company for say problem well identified. I am halfway solved. So research the enfani agrokra. Me kai o se o fia said the nipa ya hwɛ digestive system so ne de ye nika no yem ni nkomo ketua bi mfa ye digestive system no o digestive system se wutie mi no na o de aduane hye wanu mu na o de nsuo hye wanu mu a na ade na kɔ yemu na go through a lot of processes na wani beba ho sa ade be kye no na adane agyanan wani mu ampanyimfo ebe dane agyanan sa process aduane ne fa so no nipadua obetwe de opɛ de ompe no ɔde bɛkɔ wonso na akɛse no wonso na akɛse hɔ ne yɛfrɛ hɔ colon no nso ne nua keto a wodi na chi yɛfrɛ no rectum ti colon no na aduane a enye nyina bɛkɔ akɔduru hɔ ayɛ nsuo so di akyire bi kɔ hɔ nom nsuo kɔduru hɔ nom a na bibia yɛfrɛ no selective reabsorption na reabsorption of water take place ɛwɔ hɔ nom ne nsuo ni bi kɔ back to system no na aduane enye no aba rectum duru rectum na nipadua atenka sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ wogya na no ayi apie sa process no ankɔ yi a wɔyare dodo na ne faraban no ɛtɔda bi a aduane nipa ne di na nuane ne fi ne bi aka nipa ne system no no na ene ye wo hɔ no ma ye di nkomo na ese da bi yen ma ne ne tiefo nkodi nkomo ne nka o mo sɛ niema bi sisi o mo mfikyire a ebetimi aye sa adwuma no na ɛno na mani waten so tɔda no mani agye ye ho no ye hwehwe mu hu sɛ okay eniema na etimi mani padua system ne ye free digestive system na ekura the engine of the nipadua no ɛno na ɛkwan ben so na betimi afa so aweke pa ye hwehwe mu hu sɛ aya na ohia nuane nduro bi aduane nduro no ba ko ye frɛ na anthraquinones sa enuane nduro no ade bi esisi ye mfikyire a ebi wo mu pa no ba ko ye frɛ na aloe vera ye mu no kra ebi kra de flower keke obi so hɔ no ma ɛwɔ pot no adua wɔ nanim dodo na ɔde bɛsesa ɔde bɛfrafra na ɔde bɛfefa nanim ɔde bɛfra nku bi ana asam na bi ne dia ne sɛ ɔpɛsɛ dane cosmetic na sɛ ɔbɛyɛ ama na bɛdane medicinal thing de onim ɛno na ni what aloe vera ya enwuno papa yeah adwuma too much apart from the anthraquinones no me be keka bi aka wɔn nye easy anthraquinones ɛwɔ aloe vera mu no ɛboa ma onipa system digestive system ne ye free yare dodo na about 90% of nipa ne yam keka na ode hye ulcer no de bia na dodo na nye ulcer
ɛyɛ na yɛ stomach lymphoma ɛyɛ stomach cancer sɛ stomach cancer bɛkɔ a ohia sɛ anthraquinone sɛ kɔm saa nso ne colon cancer on so na kɛse ɛmu bɛyɛ free a gye sɛ anthraquinone sɛ kɔm on so na kɛse ne oyɛ mu ntim constipation ɛnyɛ wo a gye sɛ anthraquinone sɛ kɔm ɛnti na aloe vera kɔm a na ama ɔyɛ ma yɛ mmerɛ na fie ɛwɔ yinsono ne mu nyinaa na yie pie na colon hɔ ayɛ free na rectum no nso ayɛ free anthraquinone sa ɛwɔ aloe vera mu nti ɛma aloe vera san benya benefit foforo ekunkum mo anti ɛfa skin no ho a yare bia ɛfrɛ no psoriasis nipa na skin na ayɛ basa wayɛ de obɛyɛ bia ntimi nkwa ya na wa immune system na fight against system na mo bia betenam ebitimi yɛ yɛ obi nsɛm ne nsɛm bɛkeka ne saa ne srɛ so ne keka no na ɛhɔ ayɛ dendenden obi nan na pɔso ne na aseɛ ne mo recruit mi hyɛ da yɛ sɛ de ewu no bo nso de akɔ akɔhyɛ sɛ ebi akakagya bi na yɛ ne ade dodo na ente saa ɛyɛ anthraquinone sɛ nipadua ne lake ɛyɛ psoriasis na ayɛ no autoimmune yɛnya anthraquinone sɛ free aloe vera mu a yɛde bɛ heal system no apart from the mekekan aloe vera yi yɛtimi ɛtwe ne nsuo ne bi na yɛde ayɛ diabetes aduro yɛtwe ne nsuo ne bi na yɛde ayɛ hypertension aduro yɛtwe ne nsuo ne bi na yɛde ayɛ antiseptic work bi te sɛ nneɛm yare a ɛmoa na de aba ɛwɔ skin no ho sometimes skin ne mu na yɛde atreat dermatitis ɛno na ma oba ni wa scientific clinic dermatitis ɛyɛ fo no because o derma no o skin no honam no problem bi wɔ ho a yɛnim sɛ ɛbɛkɔ akɔhyia anthraquinone sɛ wɔ aloe vera mu ɛde ayɛ treatment bebree sɛ wo yɛ kɛse bro so ebia na yɛfuna build fat ebia na onsoro nim na fia ba hɔ no ebia na onsoro na cancer kora fam wom yɛde anthraquinone sa yɛnya free aloe vera mu treat ama the best use of anthraquinone is to cure cancers aduro bia bɛte sɛ xanthone ɛsɔso no aduro bia bɛte sɛ xanthone ɛsɔso na say a cancer aduro sa cancer aduro ni nyina mokɔtwe sa anthraquinone side of xanthone no free aloe vera na ye de yakɔhu a ye use process bi a friend distillation a ye kyerɛ GHS for no ss na de bi aka ho no ye use the process of distillation ni atwe anthraquinone so no free aloe vera na ni wa scientific clinic ye de aye treatment ahodo ni wa scientific clinic
aduro tete na ho tete na ho ya kwachi
general enti said that bia na ye kan oba ni what scientific hospital a enye nuru nyina ne ano aye no into a liquid form ebi wo no ma aba zene doc echirechiru mu yankase echiro se kona kwati aloe vera bi ni sei ye ni sei noa ye ni sei yankase echiro nti in some way no ye sa impact knowledge no ama won so said be ya wo fi a ebi anema kakra bi ba o first aid a wankasa abaye e de akrakra ho no ni nyina nso ye kyerɛw e wo yaso ye nto ba e na apart from say san kyerɛw sa nnuani ni nyema we nyina san kyerɛw nnuani e we sewudi ene nnuani e ni sewudi because aduro bia ne nnuani a ene ne complement ene ne kɔ na aboa ma ho atɔ ntem say doctor ni ma wadura na apart from say one cancer system how effective how responsive I be to a drone enuane a wudie no so play major role enti ya na yesa kire enuane we se wudie ni no edem ano se be ho betimi ato ntem enti ni what scientific hospital said e maka no ba yesa o mfidie nwaso a no ne de hwe ni padue ni mo proper diagnosis ni ehu yare ni ntini so ni ade na ye hu anamo a betimi atuo enso e de afa ho ye wo Kumase Atonsu Monaco Junction Kumase Atonsu Monaco Junction ni adansuru bank de ni hwe enkran so yo ma 7 achimota ma 7 ye dwuma free juada kosimi minda ebi a wo hwe wa abrochira na other country bia no a ye number ye 0244 na WhatsApp ubetimi ne di nkomo na how bia no oni enso ache ewo ho juada kosimi minda na ye adwuma na besi na ehia pa freyen na ye ni nkomo e na kai na channel so general obi wono mo a ofa number na wa keep back on save wo phone so ana wo ntro enti bedu time a wo ba no obehwa na wo hu bi betwa kwan hunu ne ade timi srew number ne de fa pen twrogu obible na se o diary mu ena day a obeba so France ne ma location ni se de be ya woni so nyontanta de ya ne se o ho fa wona akọ ba bi ne wasa ayira hapa me patro number ni 0244 087687 0244 087687 0244 087687 ti odi da baba bia no frɛ number no na ye beje wo so bibia so ni a oni di nkomo ebetima kyerɛ ne ba akomienu wo fie bi o first aid wan kasa bɛyɛ na onso odi akrakra ho general
okay ye nasi kwacheni Dr. Paul na monkoso a monsa amanfo yare enso emai eduro titai na ho na usia Dr. Paul na ho se simple kra ne man kitin bi okay kan bomu a it must aware pa ne mom frɛ no na dodo no anso no mfa nkɔ ni what scientific herbal hospital mod de bia me be free
ni what scientific hospital.
Okay. Sure.
General.
Yeah, kwachi. Bamba one ho ye.
Bamba sheho tafo champion fashion designer.
I say no ye kakra. O performance too.
You know na musu say niam e ko ni mu.
Okay.
The contract ni ade no.
Wa on kan kire o.
O je shine hu din.
Bamba 01. And what to say from on your bad cry. All right, medemasi na ya sign mo adwetwe enkomo ebiom. Na mewa no so no Dr. Paul mewa no meni omo agro ma me o. Misrewa. We need to prepare. Okay, young fancy and Entwaso Emamo, the best show in Ghana. Tune in from Cologne, Germany. Can Newton highlight the tactics and formation Otuado can use to help us beat Sudan today, along with his possible starting 11 for the game? Ohineba kwachi the way every Cologne, Germany, and ama yensa aka enso ewaha. In fact, the IMC is long overdue. We need a permanent management for the team Asante Kotoko. Kotoko can't use an IMC to run the team every year. They've done their part. It's time for them to leave. Barros, Edway, Efri, Bibiani, and Abekainsa, and Anopei. I'm free Barros ho. Now, our Muhammad Baba translate now quickly. What the Nidiano and so Abraya. Your WhatsApp messages were happy. I know so no yabefa na Nina no yadehunsem Abremo. If people are applauding Ketokreku for what he said to the Black Stars, then they should applaud Andy Kem as well for saying Ketokreku should use the same energy to make our local league better. Let me add this. Since no one will take 100K from our local league so that any energy won't be channeled to our league. Okay, and if you Sunya Zongo energy way and so Brian. All right. And then you see do wife birthday. I see do Tachiman. And then Angie birthday. Nti Angela I see do me we show happy birthday. Nyamenyo kesiwa Angela na hwe see do suye mai. Nyame shroud. There were kuma epebia no Nyankopon onye ne kama mfama o. Ne mo me hwe wani mu a ojo. Fa hwe see do suye mai. Na ane du baby o hatu kakra. Wa na betimi awara na mai. Happy birthday Angie. All right. Awa.
Sergio. And AFCON qualifiers, some of the games, Nim say Minian Teuto na Isaac. But me interested in Enwa Asema coach MS5 Eka Emeka Ivory Coast coach, Or say a crucial some mobe call AFCON way. Afi no more who how to defend the title.
Okay.
So since Hassan Shiata, Yenyas will be winning AFCON title, no defend it. Since Hassan Shiata or G 2006 with Egypt.
Yeah.
And ode almost be defended e Ghana. Seju yenya obi so bia ebida. And situation no is similar to that. Ni oje no Hassan Shiata oje no oje on home soil seju and call different nation e ko defended. And obeka say MS5 situation is similar. If he is able to defend the AFCON title, AFCON main tournament in Ebaso, Morocco now.
Okay.
We all saw the solid job that he did for the Les Elephants de la Côte d'Ivoire. After she will take you over, after the group stages are Abricus, Enya an abysmal performance, losing out to Nigeria, losing out to Equatorial Guinea in that disappointing manner after winning Omo first game of the competition. Out me back, it me be winning the AFCON title. Or say, Adia or Dajin will say, Obetimia winning the AFCON title. You say you honestly a bit difficult. Going to the next AFCON, say you a lot of countries are now coming back. Algeria is now setting the tone. Vladimir Petkovic by Seju or Shishenema, who go brew South Africa despite having local based players and dominating are doing well. Nigeria, the Super Eagles, gave us a wonderful performance during the last AFCON. He was in the finals before Somoluzi, but Uwe Ajuma Estune Guavon Oba say on the caretaker basis now, you know, Seju Oye Juma Pa. Should he continue, he can also be one of the big big threats. Ebeye Ediama MS5 or the AFCON qualifier or the main AFCON tournament na Ekobasu Morocco. And I said you one game I'm a I DR Congo against Tanzania. Said you say improvement in your local league. There be some of the countries use that and at the bomb national team. And this is what we are clearly seeing within the Tanzanian football. Said you Simba ne Yanga ne some of the clubs azam no omo investment omo making swaba e de mamo omo national team football. And so Bekaya, the last AFCON qualifier boy last month they went all the way to defeat Guinea by 2-1. Even in the presence of Elix Moribamo and Nabiketamo, those couple of Tanzanian players dominated come foreign based guys Mbwana Samatamo. Omo virtually younger ni Simba boys na enable. And that game against DR Congo ewo Kinshasa said you be one to watch. DR Congo 100% in the AFCON qualifier so far. Their first game they went away and then defeated Ethiopia by 2-0. And omo betina home ebe defeat omo betina home ebe winning omo second game against Guinea. So they are now going head to head against Tanzania. Tanzania team now we are so they say after going to the AFCON, the last one of course Cote d'Ivoire, they want to go back again. Tanzania munyek omaya omota qualify for AFCON. After 1980, the next one they came was 2019. Egypt. Okay. They missed out near course Morocco, Cameroon 2021, and they came back Ivory Coast 2023. And who the importance of making an appearance at those AFCON competitions, and that's the reason why national team now. Local players because they are competitive. League they are doing well, and almost sad more APM continental games now. They are doing massively well. So and no sad not about the national team And my head coach Sebastian Dasabred called up on I think there were some of the key players of Yuan Wisankwan were free owing to injury Onya Brentford during the Premier League now. Last month too. One of the guys on count, but Edo Kayembe of Watford around and Obeka Fisting Kalala Mayele Meka the striker of Pyramid FC. And even the last game he was one of the guys Onya Nidi on the score sheet So and one of the things Ebeboa DR Congo. Last AFCON, they also gave a very good account of themselves. They went into the semi-final for the first time since Burkina 1998. And they did massively well, even though it was in the third and the fourth place games. Omone South Africa boy and South Africa the penalties. ABT DR Congo is also rising very, very well within the African football. They came very close to qualifying to World Cup. Omone the first black African country to qualify to the World Cup. That was 1974. Omuba close. It was the last World Cup qualifier playoff now. Omone Morocco boy ahead of Qatar 2022 and Morocco for no more. This time around, Omone Sudan, Omone Senegal, and the group. And for the AFCON, they are doing a massive job. So Sergio, a very, very difficult game, but based on the home advantage at DR Congo, I see them having that maximum 3 points now. Because Burkina Faso also had a wonderful result against Senegal during the last time around. And Omobe host to Burundi in Ouagadougou. Burkina Faso so Omo rise pa. Now they are having top players. Initially Burkina player playing the Premiership. But Bertrand Traoré buy. And now Dango Ouattara Monso Ababe Wurem no so Bournemouth. Oko the Bundesliga, Edmond Tapsoba, probably the best African defender right now, Seju. Arguably. Oka Africa defender of Europa. You cannot name Bodin and names without mentioning the name of Edmond Tapsoba. He's one of the pillars of Xabi Alonso team now. Last season, Omoma a very good performance in Bundesliga. He's also doing a very good job for the Burkinabe national team. And Obesa Beka Cedric Moa Moso Esiakan Edema FC Sheriff Tiraspol. So they also have a very decent team. And last AFCON, it was in the round of 16 and Amali. So Burkina also is also having a very good team. Another game, Kessben. Omo national team ne air rise.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised if you see them qualifying to the World Cup. Don't be surprised.
Kessben.
Kessben, Sergio.
Wow.
We all saw what they did at AFCON. Omo ne Ghana ni Egypt, Sergio, no more top. Then what is that?
Yeah.
They went in that AFCON without losing a game in the group stages. Defeated Ghana, almost Mozambique, and even in that game against Egypt were the ones chasing the scoreline.
Okay.
At a point now, almost the Egypt aka form and Egypt 2-2 scoreline no before say Egypt go through. But this time around, no AFCON qualifiers almost 2 games. And omo lose against Egypt the first game no and second game no and omo be win and omo ne Botswana ebebo in the second game and the third game of the AFCON qualifiers no omo team na Ryan Mendes formerly of Nice Obeka Tavares Obeka Jefferson Montero no so esina kan edema one of the teams in MLS so you a very decent side Shwe Baby former player of Manchester United team no. Yeah. He's also doing a very very good job for the club no, and I think it's one of the things Kessben. Honestly, for me today against Botswana, it's likely say Kessben for no defeat Botswana. Wow. Game no. So Sergio,
who say it's likely? So much more qualify.
Qualify World Cup Sergio, omo FIFA Go project no Sergio, omo di juma pa, omo FND di Sergio. Okay. Now they have a decent standard stadium around 20-25,000 seater capacity. Omo timi hosti FIFA standard or CAF standard games. Omo no. And omo ye training pitches. FIFA Go project no di Sergio, omo amfa ni agro. Omo ya omo nru 1 million. Yeah. Omo nru 1 million. But the renaissance of how they are rising on the continent. Okay. First AFCON, that was 2013. It was South Africa. They topped the group. South Africa, not South Africa, na Morocco, ni Angola. They topped the group. Okay. It was in the quarterfinal. Mubarak Wakasu, in that 2 goals. They came. It was 2015 AFCON. Near Koso, Equatorial Guinea. And then around 2021, 2022 AFCON, they came back. And the last AFCON, Cote d'Ivoire. We all saw the performance the Kessben national team displayed. Sure. And Obia so even in that game against South Africa, they dominated. It was just unfortunate, say, Omukoshia goalkeeper, good. Penalties, and penalties. They gave a very, very good account of themselves. And said, yo, omo coach, omo sa man chance, what coaching national team na che. Okay. And what witnessing all those transitions and what pass it through now. And I think it's one of the good things make it the trick at the Kessben national team. No. So they are performing very, very well. Okay. Okoba ebe and Black Stars in there. Technical questions and maybe Saku Chutuadu. Okay. Yes, Sergio.
Webusa Utuadu technical questions.
There were technical and tactical questions and maybe Utuadu.
All right. Who want a number no?
Mama kai kwekuma kai.
What number na nanka direct. Nanka I enjoy be.
Okay, na me kai kwekuma kai.
Okay, I go again.
Yeah, there was a time we are fresh show no. I say ye ma coach no say ma coach no Fred Baba Mando near Isaac Boachimba Black Star. And okay, say coach ni ti o. Ti onka coach no ti. And was the coach the Baba Mando Isaac Boachim come Black Stars. Me kai da kas me kai da.
Oh yes. They bro ni coach ara.
Ne wo Clolera. Yes.
Don't kind of go for na me kai pa.
And onka say coach du ka o tie se ti. Onka.
Kuma gadi kasa na coach ni ti. Wow. Inti yebeko na also odi ni obeso odi gu otuado so no odi agu so obeti ni na in Granfue. It's your turn to support the Black Stars. I hope you saw what Kumasi people have been doing all these years to support the guys. Now it's your turn. Reduce the cake. Oh, come on. It's only 20 cedis, 50 cedis, 100 cedis, and 150 cedis per. There is also no. My name is Oboy Jada. You know, a welcome mention on the way free, and so every I greet Marie Jata. My name, okay, Oboy. Any kind of atu eja. next time here na wa mamedi wachi na manko kan sembia and so Hajo, please Kessben TV has disappeared from the digital channel TV to kindly help us to restore it. Mansa Musa Ashaiman anyway and so Brian Benfogu so ayen sesan bi ni ade pi enche mom batien kan papa na moba nya de eye better kra esen de na mu nya no kra nti mu nya technicians no kwan ka krabi zaka krabi ba na mu kwan so ba bidu a nyina enso honsam ebebrem. All right, your WhatsApp videos kakra enso ewa ha WhatsApp videos kakra wa ha ye pese yeti ansana ye de aka nyina enso ato amuso Whitney are you ready mama yenti omo kakra.
Good morning, Sir Joe. I pay me share one with Juma for you know. In fact, yeah, enjoying with Juma you know. Me call night and see. Normally, I'm to a program. Me call night and I me concentrate on the program. No, coupon share me know. It's a fan code there. In fact, I like him. I just like him. Or not you mood up. In fact, be obey be as resemo a fan and massimo the work be. In fact. I like him. But so yo, this morning I'm saying kotoko your supporters na me pesa me kaka crash wrong. So yo kotoko supporters no, it's hard time your mom motias say we worship the team, we don't support the team. The BI kotoko your problem your war, you lose most of our matches. So over here kotoko match if anything, in fact, you have to folk, you most of your rivals, no, even the time when I was good, done a nice one. Say, Kotoko was a nice good in your face, go and I say, Bibisa, not Kotoko supporters, no, not on my dampo. A bass up, not the other opponent, no, I dominate. So I had to hook from doing here. Kotoko, I say, you petchel and you see, you be for 4 sir. I told me, you support the team, no, oh, ye BBM. This can I invest a lot. The club, all he needs from us is the support.
Sergio, good morning. If I'm a Jimmy Boate, to do not from a Bounty Killer, because if we are Santiago, Sergio, blaster, and me Tunkram, say strong, and let your mom try some big deliver mine. Seriously, Mati Akuma Chebido. The bia yo ya sa eti the way the other time na Keti Kriku ni omokasa no. I was very happy. I was very impressed with the speech of the man. Because I mean it's becoming too much. And that year nyame ada roma enkofu yi omako sisi pitch ne kama enye kra we dey better than the na wokumase. It's that year omon try as much as possible so dem beat me. A winning game we am na yehwa toye kakra. I mean yo ya na ya dos. It's a normal good picture they should deliver. That's what I'm talking about. Sergio, me da se morning yame eduma.
Yeah, Sergio, good morning. Ano pay the barrels ni me chia ni abedwafo nyina. Sergio kakra mpese me kan se on kotoko. The management no ye best re ni omo ye kire supporters no. Sebi enchire ni die mfama supporters. Ye best rock him so into management no ache omo ya de bet omo side ba bi ho no Sergio enko yi communication side de Sergio enko yi mfama supporters. Inti ye best rock mo sisi akotoko team ni hia permanent management se be ya niema ekosu nyina Sergio senka management permanent ho no mai omo putu niema in place enka ne ekoso no nkaba now enka omo abeka bi ja kire supporters. So on Sergio nyega na hankwa na supporters we do US ho no omokobo match no omo afi team no mo na person omko he team no na hwe niema basa omo ye e de akwa akobo match na enye fe.
Good morning Sergio. Mustoni wasama mfi niwa boy. We dey my don't check the support program no about Ghana Blaster ya nyame adamont jakono. Na they have say Ghana sebe yeah, football association for me for leadership no mudi o man anima as a football nation. Like how are omututi legends no it's not good and yet my legends I don't know eka hona yeah football is like society no how are your retired players no like to assume my team phone because I can't be a legend I say okwa sumvie mu hwe se ne na no Iniesta retired obia this like odo e de kan homa bibia edimu ba de hwe de asamojan hwe de muntale mu hwe de na akra Andrea you de ye pese ye no e fe sa no mo football ni pa akra se be o film a o de yaudi na film nti o nimdie bi obotum dia ma nkwara da akra onfa mo na team no e tesan sa na se mo hwe no kan asem ye pa me da masepa na me boss say ochia o say yo me boss o so ta hwe o Kessben to respect
cinema and no size
Kessben Sport you are the best
no size
Okay, young fancy quickly now. Young Twaso Emfa Mamo Kessben 93.3, Kessben 92.9 Accra. Andy, so what comments Kakrebia Obeya Nafi Atwaso in some doors on there.
Kakrebi.
Yeah.
I perfectly agree with the submission by last and say acquire your captains first retire from the national team is not the best. Or cite example of Seven Apia. Or cite example of BBJ Tasamojan and Oka and Didadu. Do you know elsewhere players are more performing at that level for their respective national teams, or your national heroes. You worship them, you adore them. Say, omo retire in Pempi, you know, your type of ceremonial match at Hadija Omukwine. A BSC Bebre. I had a chance of watching Equine Luis Nazaro de Lima first retire from Brazil. And in that game, one didn't buy a man in 9JC or Bobby. They were all craving for him to score in that particular game. But unfortunately, when Tinianche, Satam Crado Emre, and Tino Omunja, the confessor, the same thing applies to Cafu, the same thing applies to Roberto Carlos, Lucio, and at the same time. And you know, these were players, now be a ball muting. Now mudin da obiano or mine cow. But say you and no may be so that player air retire on Bomati Janokwan Obio or retire from the national team. Now on send Quaco 20 game no so. Into should be to say Kessben. Kessben any the talent that you only Daniels more. Not to the talent of Rubili Bilal. But after Zinedine Zidane, can one player where you're consistent? For the French national team, you are talking about Kessben. Mbappe above overshadowed with a better PR. But Sergio, this is a player or J man of the match in the 2018 World Cup final. The best player in the 2016 Euros. The top scorer in the 2016 Euros. But in the war of France, we are saying it's right. But you know, none of say French national team no or retire or concentrate on the career and one let go Madrid. Until officially national team no retire. You know, so what they buy the problem are ye place we want to say. So omu baby o ma ho den wo fem na ball no omu ntimi more for the national team as still la no mo pese omu bo. And that is a problem. And you know, ye players no so ya na edin so be hu say omu ka se som no ye dia ba wiye. How many of our players and our omu ka say oh ball the fin economy, ye mo bio, ye mo national team bio. You know, even in the twilight of their career, they still want to be part of the national team. Odru baby at you know, wow, who's an award in Bafem? Look at baby that in the AFCON or Koya before Obe Ball in City. Well, who's an award in Wafem? The year in 2006, the year in 2010, we're in an injury situation. Baby or coffee fire, the demand for the blasters. And you know, born on the board, the fans, you know, so by your fans. After retirement, Sir fans in number. It is a one she any Sikama come in on South Besaka. ne nyina ya na all retired ti do ayenhwe the situation of the day you see here dear Coach Otuado edi ye the day you know say baby ankwa retire
okay
but they still feels he has the quality to come back and play
sure
and you know yes didn't say kwa nti Steven Apia da be no ye announcement so retire yenhwe baby jet you know yenhwe other players as well
Mensa munyina
you know Jonathan Mensah you know John Boy said you on tehwe and once you call up no nya bibio and one out but properly you know they don't retire from the national team and they don't make any announcement say me and some baby boy baby that started in 2003 just last AFCON was 2019 you know how many years 16 years in the national team the top scorer for Africa so far as the World Cup near concerned yes a World Cup in 1930 over 88 years on a top scorer did you know and just after that tournament you come out and tell us say Bema Beyebi wa me na but you know empenim for say so your home Emma Bibriba you kuja and only ade aya to your players in the Blasters in two true baby now ho de ba fema Ghana ye demand ne was so the expectation is so high inti na won so ade atum say me na me baye and I'm a Bobo Blaster me would did say baby a medru idie me pese me hwe me ball a me bon wa abrochire na me concentrate on a Blaster did you know me dia to that is where if we can arrange for a certain game say oh it be a friendly game we are here boy there yen free baby jet not the last 10 minutes no yen from anu yen cheer ne up yen first Steven Apia yen first Sulu Ali Muntari yen first Ajiman Bedu yen first Rabiu Mohammed not last 10 minutes no kwakasu you know still our kwakasu baby ogina there onya Blaster obebo but no kure woman say we've transitioned from the Wakasu midfield to a new midfield e o musi enya player or what that determination or what that quality or yet that combative obey certain midfield that mind the Wakasu they mind that is a fact o free on yenya midfielder like him but the reality in so they say ahodina no de bokane no ene ne enye pe but you know mun nyina ta etire se coach bi to omonsa from sisi ombesa aba people nti se koye saade a eya na ye ka che o se ye retire no ya na eden the last player or retire obi ehun bi enche Fabian Angel Di Maria Argentina for no you know etwuma wa bedia me o mu nyina no si dwumadi no o de bewie ye hu ha o mu si worship no because o mu fa na so m ko boy ya wonya ho din no mantimi anye etire mo de boy and o mu da na se enipa e ba stadium ho be se ho ma e be man goodbye no you know na so eni nti ye players ni nsua so eni ye captains nko a ye players ni nsua so se ball no uboduru ba bia untime mo nkwa wieye enye tintintintina Ronaldo ne Messi ye ni bi ahoden na ba fam sometimes you need to look elsewhere and concentrate on your career or the national team football ni ba wieye a you know boni bia ni so obo national team for 10 years for 16 years for 18 years for just 5 years kwa na you know o de so ne ba wieye a boni bia ni but ye ha no ye players na nyesa nti yesa ya na edin say you know obi nkantra o national team no mobile na wo mo kwa friend say retire sadly intimacy in as much as we can blame certain people you know the leaders and the players that we're talking about you know almost deserve to be blamed because na almost so be calling a day.
All right. Yeah, bye messages kakra bye na fi ya be fa kakra enso de amamo WhatsApp videos kakra enso ho sanso na Newton Latte marriage ata be Black Stars team no na fi the Sudan de kakra enso aka ho ba mama min call Dr. Dawood ho na me ni nkomo kakra bi and yes any pa gu na chi papa enya sam ketu akra na fi ye meto aso emfa mamo your nipapi at the mamo 055159993 055159993 Dr. Dawood say yeah
Dame adome ye pass ejo
you den yankopon asepin wa rekonti a wosre wan
sebesre
wosre wan
sebeti me office wa na edu Thursday se na Shadrack ba na me te osa na mesre
odinti na wosre
se de wa plan nyina no
yeah na ayekwa
eyesesini na me hwe
okay
na me se ma dodge no
all right so do one day one day
na me ba no so no Laka me ba na nkrofo started this year me kwan so
okay
me nya call bi me gina call no so din na me so centra
okay
say na say Sergio no for no enye se
na you afimu
oh there be say call no na asem na make e for we dem mfa nche me call no mu asem na make
this is why 2 minutes okay
Sergio no for na onum
okay
onum no kwa na or the check breast cancer
Mrs. also Nadia Mrs. also
so breast cancer
video bi na me Sunday wo no wo hwe
sa asofo no
for 824 me Sunday wo hu
o sa himfo
yes or no wo
me hu
okay
asofo tufo
in the crowd they say Bible crowd support Leviticus so ko kan ho a say wo kuma boa na de amanyankopon okay nyame so pa boa no breast ene nsa in shoulder ni fa no Leviticus na kan
nyankopon kra pe o pese o chese nyankopon
no me cancer
okay
because enya de boni the mean enya de boni
okay
yes ndi do to aso enya de boni
oh no for enya de boni so we research kra na it's made up of tissue I am moton
no patience no mo na marry papa no for now o de yanko mi enti o Daud Heba yanko Leviticus me pe in the exact quotation I want to yeah yanko
very sentina on za me be trust ya refi quotation
yanko dey na the prayer obey
dey me the bad dey so ene unim obrane atuata
edua ngura bi
yes
ngura
the friend is Sida acuta
okay
na edura oba efa yefunu a na akakakra na wawo no kane no na no ma no sa
yeah
na ema wonum awo mre so okwa awo so asesi ya na wawo na haban no nso no nko a no be ma ne nkwamwa no wo fom no
yeah
se ohata na ewo no de gu cap no de nso hie gu na onom na abre bia te se de oil leptin no onom no sa abre bia so a eno so eboa no e ma ne nkwamwa no egina yie na onom no fo na se ko ba se wanti ma anya adwuma nso a eno so yo haw ntina me de we eta quotation na chiama o
na no fo no we effect bi was hard now kan so ana
oh se
no me catch us sad no me exception to the rule yeah
oh minim sa me de chew se be ya na won so chire ngrofo e bi anada o se na se na mintimi made na won so de man ngrofo se
se onyoma be ekuta me no ka ba ye na wa hwe na wa cancel be ko so da wo de ba
ekura untimi nka
all right which the money ready ba okay
oh betimi de abetum
no video we ma show all right
and shame Sergio eba sa
yeah
ni hini no obrane atu ata ni hini no utwitwa ne nketenkete na sa odi kubensi o hye te se de wa hye bitters no
ni hini no na haban no
ni hini no na haban no ma nkwamwa sperms
okay
obi o low sperm count e ma no ebustu no ma no ba bebre
okay
e na hini na nkasa no e no na wo hye ne se bitters na wo no mo a 180 degrees
wow
and there a peja na peja
I see
yes
odi kubensu na hye
odi kubensu na hye
kisi kwara se nsu ato 20 ni tu ni nyade wani tu no be din still
nsu to ide utu anyade o ya opa mebra obi
okay
mebra obi now TV so now they are chire nkrofo ana me man
no who see the city keke
me man no so kakra na
no for TV keke
for TV keke
me who see the city
can you
so me who be that
me yitia ba akokra ma wa
no problem but me who see the city
me man no so say be ya we nsu no say o flash ye efe o
odi kubensu yo fra na ide
na open complete
never
what you are now sipping kakra
okay
say they ask the wonu munsu you say cap nsu say say
yeah
uhwe egum kakra one basa we ye bema mu.
Yeah, okay.
Na no for no ewie pay.
Okay.
Yes.
Any problem? You go.
Say Joe, sisi ada wo de ba hospital.
Yeah.
Mmemma nyina say apagya. Ebe ya reho pa se bema. Wa ware wo yire. Na oni oba na tena. Ma wo ma nyina wie, motwa awo. Na oba ne say esan wo bema nti, wagya aware. Ntokwa nsi mu ntemu emu obi ehunu. Manso obi ani mu ntemu. Ba oba ne say aware no mintimi nware biu. Abusua bisa na o say nya hwe nso ono a ontimi nware biu. Sejo on say are ho pa. Ubekom na ne bema ate atofoma entimi mpagya.
I see.
Oba no so hunu ho say sebe still another so watenka. Nti o say otimi eden. Inya anigye efiri bema na nche.
Okay.
Bema no so ti ho no ehye ne ho ontimi nka. And other nti wo check mmema ebi a be se 3 no especially omo mfie na dru be se 50 air no
yeah
wo check 3 a obetime anya mu 2 be nso mo bp de bia wo soro
yeah
o se dem no na yere dware wie na obedem na na ye machine na ne pressure e koso and na Dawood Heba Hospital ye say be manya 100 years kra na onwu ya ye be ma na peja
sure
100 years na onwu ya e be peja meko Burkina Faso sejo meko to akokra bi wanya 112 years mfie oha ene dumienu
yeah
na na yere ye maako enum yese na yere mpanyifo no bi afiri mu kra akọ ena fofora waware omo na last wife no
so
oha omo mekaba last wife no over 21 years 21 against 112 years na onim say akwara ahye nachi wanyem no
ono
dia na akwara no obekọ no ate bicycle so no ogwa afum
I see
asan say odi haban odi haban di on na ka kire me say Dawood ade dan nya me beto ne nsa afre no na ne be ma bewu owu a de ne be ma na eko but on wu ye de ne be ma no ye adwuma
omunya the right plant no
yes
every enumo
yes
so what you say
yes
eno ni asem no
eno na Dawood de nya me de acheme
okay
nya me de acheme no me so me keep na me so me ka say me nya 120 years am de begimani me nya 100 years am de begimani e wo say me de boa obi a na nya me nto nipa ne nsamfre nipa no nko ade ono so je nani je oba Dawood Heba Hospital ye de drone mana apejo
okay
na no opani bi ba ya 71 years enfie de oson ba ko me ka kire nse ja se unwi oba ma be peja o so doctor Awboa o so wachini for 11 good years ni ohun aduro bi onye na me say na say fe na waba Dawood o so ohun aduro bi a wonye afe na waba Dawood o ya man aduro o ko first day second day that also third day no me wa no pa be 6 na ofre nti call no ba me pick na me se mpacho hwan ni o say hey doctor why are you na me say ja hwan ni o say me na me ba 71 years am me ka kire o say obo na me tine ma ye duro bia me be ma mpagya no o so da hwa ahomache na Junso ayese Junso de no na o sori akọjunso o tinani a ne be ma pagya gina so no say ampa Dawood ka say pagya o ampa pagya
wow
say jonti en found it bia be ma na duro
okay
obanko ade ye ma na duro a be pagya your numbers is 0244 88 64 37 0244 88 64 37 and 020 168 1717
yeah
on say answer na be man so na be ma beto fam na free die free
okay
ya de aye friend koko say ya hye no so pa ye totokro no rectum no say be ma no page gina so say ya ye ka ye to no dwuma abon say aye say
I see
ye ka dwuma na aye say na ye be ma na nkasa no e start free ye to po no ho e ho na hye ase free ntintina hodo no nyina ba ye totokro no nti ko ba say koko free be ma bia na to na odi ho agro e uma na apae na okwa agyanan so na ohunu moja be ma bi wo ho so ane den say okwa agyanan so ana ne to no na aworo aba
okay
e de saa na moja pram no e beduru ba bi no bo se ne be ma no ese peja ana peja gina so no bra okọ oba na ho na no ne yam hye no na ne yam hye na na adwo yese kadwa adwo so ho nti be ma no koko etimi wie saa de no nti se ye pese ye ma aduro ma be ma ne wie peyo a ye ma na aduro ma ne de tua na correct no totokro no na mu aye den nti pagya gyina so a etimi sustain no
okay
the toss bi yo bema wanya mojamroso hypertension na bema wanya asichire yade diabetes the tie bia no ekwa animu ade chia de say me yade a ne mojamroso me yade a ne bp me yade a ne sugar o e de saa bo se ne bema no say pagya no mu ana isi na sa kofom e beduru ba bi bo se odunso kra na nam na ho entimi mpagya kra oba the dikan e bema na duru a e bema pressure no ana say bp no aye stable stable wi a near the memedro na won afi page gyina so say gyina so enhwe na nim kra straight o e be say 180 degrees say jo be ma bi wo so wanya infection na ye enemu ya ready bi na du ye no wanhwe so anye ne yie nti signs and symptoms ne ba ye no eno no treat ye wan treat ya re na nkasa eduru ba bi no na abegya no complication ene say ne be ma na adwojo asan afon aye ketekete Dawood Herbal Hospital yes ye de wura kwa ye mu aye fa aduro ne de apegya no nti sɛ jo sɛ ba mmɛma sɛm sɛ ne bɛma ayɛ ketwa ne bɛma adwojo ne bɛma no epagya ɔne ɔba ahyia sema pɛ na ne ho sane na Dawood Herbal Hospital yɛwɔ ɛdwe krapa sɛ jo nipa no fa dwe so kaa kra na ɔnka sɛ obesi wɔ Dawood Herbal Hospital so odu Kumase na ɔfa dwe so kaa ɔnka sɛ obesi wɔ Dawood Herbal Hospital yɛwɔ kwan ho pɛɛ ɛdan akane na Metro FM no mu no ɛhɔ ɛna yɛwɔ numbers ni bio 0244 88 64 37 so jo bon say na obehia obi no onama na ne sisi na achia obehia obi no o se entine ewo ne to asese e ko ne nan kokomu no otimi nante a na atwe ne wi na okotu ahwe ye no ye wo aduru a ye de manipa na acha 3 days na sa de na jai se jo ye obi wo ho so a akokete so otimi dwunso 30 times ansa na ade ache wow Once I rehopa 30 times.
Can that be true?
Yes, bebre, manim bebre. Opa one day, me mo betra me chair for just 1 hour.
Nso no timpana no asanso.
Nani ese ekuma na Junso de no. Na onim Junso no nso no emma bebre o. Kiti bi. Pay now de asi ho no. Enye ma 30 times no kra enye ma.
Wow.
Kakra bi.
One for your real.
Nkrofo yare se jo. Wow. Obi wo ho a, ono nso Junso na e ba ohunu. Imagine say obi afo trotro no say obesi oforukrom o si for man say Junso ba se jo e areho wow Dawood Herbal Hospital yes nipa no ba ye de netu aduro so asa de ne bejai na obi won so Junso no ochima ema okay obechima Junso no ema oba Dawood Herbal Hospital ye de netu aduro so Junso no be ba say
I see
wow on say obi nso ne de ne say say Junso a Junso no beba kama ba Junso na chire na moja edi achire
okay
obi won so a moja na chire kura no na nsuo troka bi te se milk na eba so wo sa atibia ni mu a oba Dawood Herbal Hospital insha Allah enye metumi ba na metumi nti se jo ye ne to aduro so a Junso no ebe flow kama moja na eba no ebe jai
okay
Junso ntai obi ya ase Junso ote se Junso de no wa ko gina wo so Junso wa Junso fine officer wa Junso awie o she na taria na still and Junso no bi akem na say likiba yes nipa bebre was atibia no eno so oba Dawood Herbal Hospital e de to aduro so abreti obi o so doctor ejayo Junso no timi fro kama ye wo dweso krapa bia kane na Metro FM no 0244 88 64 37 0244 88 64 37 se jo so penofo dabi Bible.
I'm watching you live. Greetings to you and your panel. I laugh, die. You and Dr. Dawood anytime. I'm watching you live. Please, Joe, are you aware that I'm the best admirer of breasts in our part of the world? It's so nice. Don't ever joke with it. But the May can be and it's this month is breast month and our breast cancer month. What? Okay. So General, I dedicate this month to me. Wow. Badu Yabua. Enrico 4141. Dio Sefi Dadieso Domain Crow. Yes.
Me kura me refi.
Okay. Osina Juma no na ɔpɛkyɛn obiara wɔ wiase na yɛn dedicated this month no ɛma no
when you one team member
ɔno ara na ɛsɛ ɔkyɛn obiara ɔkyɛn obiara ɛno nso no na enyiwa mfiri so a na kyɛ sɛ ɛbɛha adwene paa edi eriko yɛ dedicate saa month yi nyinaa ɛde ma o dɔm ahenkuro ɛna ofiri da biara meka yes okay
also ɔhwɛw live
okay
na tesi ano watie no for program na grama wawo bema
okay nice one
yes also wa follow wa obeka team no wawo bema
nice one sorry all right Dr. Daoud and amotin nka no nipa be brace ma me so na sorry ko all right mon friend numbers no Mr. yade ahodo bebrebe wa moso kakra bi na oboso wo de friend no apart from any yade
nko na yensa we aso but yare bi ani pan de bebia no inshallah enya metumi but nya metumi nti yade ne to aduro so a abaka se Daoud okay ayaresa aba
okay
enu aba
amanfo bi so busa o
US ose no ne pamo jale bia pa pama tare ma pa but say na o US am ne din no o send the picture cry ma me so yes me head no na me dey ma so share live abia
me dana sipa yes all right da kwisisu busa say the o se edi tua no ati say ebi wo ho okay
say no ne boa ma ne
pija no nko bia don't know
o say no nko anu ya say ya to ni hia enu na ye adwuma ni nyina o to no bra wa
all right the best ya doc ya da sipa the best I know atwetwe enkomo ebiom ma be sia afa kwan no so ntimi ko a me fa ho
na je say wo pese wo beje
me meje me hia bi afiri all right. You have to also the about Kessben television, Kessben 3.3, 2.9 Accra. I say, Yan Twaso, and Newton Latte Maridata, and the Nediano Bebre. Sasso na Kwame Mickey, and so I ready. Or the local stories, no, and so a Bebre Yang. My name's a Newton Latte Maridata, I ready. And quickly, Mamin Kono, na yen shed or the brain, a free the camp of the Black Stars. And Nafi or the Sudan, you know, and so kakra ebeka. Okay. So new and you're ready. I'm say or can you ma abweni say which me bibia and so abrain live. And so waha. Now kwa Mickey. Mr. Robert Transinafa local stories no abrain. Unwe na Newton I 6. I just saw the benjinano which me at the abrain. Ma yenti we dey na de bria no pe
bibia fine there
bibia come up
Leviticus no ohun bebe kro
me nya hu ye
de kasafa no fo ho
entem se me hu
ada open no fo
me de kanka me kutu ama no doctor na me dey sa quotation ni ma no
ono so ugina no fa ho adwene fa no fo yeah sebo what general and yes yeah twaso African Cup of Nations no yeah bomb matches awudo a yeah betimi ehun teams awudo betima qualify for the African Cup of Nations a ebekoso awo Morocco and the games ni bi beba so including Ghana Black Stars yeah ni Sudan and the bebo ahead of game yeah ni Sudan bebo and 4 p.m. ewa Accra Sports Stadium Sudan for ebedru enra amomu kopie mu Accra Sports Stadium ekoye training ahead of game wa mbobon hyene so mo mandate training na awosom ye wa Accra Sports Stadium omu kopie mu Accra Sports Stadium ekoye training ansa na training bekoso no James Kwesi Apia osi pitch de so ekohwe pitch no sede na esi tie ya ka pitch no nsem bebre no osi pitch de so kohwe pitch no sede sitie ansa na the team Sudan national team no enso eye training ewo eye Accra Sports Stadium proud to training no dia Ignatius Ofoso na assistant coach o consemtwofo nhemu ase ne nsem bebre ekotu dwa e de fa Ghana akansi a ye bababo no ho we ye bra eye Kwesi Apia o si park ne so na onam so a ohwe eye pitch no sedie sese no yetimi aya amana ba bedru obeka ya Ghana ye pitch no ho nsem bebre aba na ye James Kwesi Apia head coach edema ye Sudan national team no ne assistant coach no wo mo akwa koduru ne backroom staffs no akwa koduru a o hwe team no enso ye training ewo ye pitch ne so timi ka say Sudan team no enso ye training ewo pitch ne so abra wo mo prepare towards ye Ghana game a ebeba so ene 4 p.m. ewo Accra Sports Stadium Sudan ene Ghana ne bebo Ignatius Osefosu one assistant coach edema team no wokopie mo semtwefo nhyiemu wose group no a group more din papa because no omu Sudan no we ma qualify oma the African Cup da sanso na Ghana and so etimi agibida was the pressure be any omu so ahead of omene Ghana game no Ignatius Osefosu.
The group we are with Sudan is with Ghana. Ghana is the biggest team. After that is Sudan, because Sudan has also won the AFCON once. Did you know that? Yeah. So Sudan is a big team, and so if there are big teams in a team in a pot, it means that we are able to also conquer them. But at the end of the day, as I always say, it is the heart of these people and the brain of Kwasi Appiah that is doing the trick, nothing more. Work under pressure. So you are even under pressure now.
This just for someone what did two ahead of Ghana game no more. Was also kasa also me PM Ghana. Bibia okay the mom, but bia meko biano ya inkofo the mom so mo hwe mo so no bibia konka ne mom baby o me mom so mo nye training no pitch no and ogitum say sa pitch ne de enye.
Mainly we play mainly on AstroTurf. So we are of the firm belief that we are going to have some. I think it has not been bad. It's been good. The only problem is the training pitch for us. Not good like that, but we take it like that. But apart from that, the liaison officer Kwamboache has been fantastic, helping us with everything we need to facilitate our stay here. We are grateful to you guys.
We are grateful to you guys. Ignatius Osefosu Nesema wadi two jano na fedie okasa de fa pitch no we are proud to answer na team no bekwa training our pitch ne so was a pitch o me mom ye training wo so de say no number boss pitch ni bi our class post stadium there game ne be awful because pitch no enye.
We play mainly on AstroTurf. So we are of the firm belief that we are going to have some a training facility that will mimic the one at the Accra Sports Stadium. We have not been at the Accra Sports Stadium yet, so we don't know how the pitch looks like. But of course, what they gave us at St. Thomas. At the St. Thomas there for us was not too good enough. And so, as it were, we are now trying to see how this pitch will be and how we will, like as it were, manage the game. But as it stands now for us, if we are likely to meet the pitch at Kwanas here, at the Accra Sports Stadium, I think we are going to see some awful football.
Ignatius Osefosu Nensama Odua wadi tuja won sem twefo nhye na so no wasaso kasa de fa so qualification there omuhia so mo qualify at the African Cup of Nations no.
I'm not an emotional human being. I'm not an emotional human being. Mission, as in the mission is to qualify for the AFCON, and it's only unfortunate that we have Ghana as our next opponent. But for us, we just want to qualify. And for us, any team that comes our way, we try to do the job and qualify. So it's not about beating Ghana for the first time or beating, but there's first time to everything. We had never beaten Mauritania. We beat them for the first time. So everything is possible. But for us, what is in the game will surely come, and what will happen will happen.
Ignatius Osefosu assistant coach ade Emma Wamaya if and that's we assistant coach edema Sudan national team no ne somebody to the Jomenu a player we see akan edema Sudan national team no was it bomb omo GB penti pressure and shed that eni omo so.
The first time for us to be in the AFCON. Sudan is not a new team to be in this kind of competitions. Like God said before, we won this before. And I think you remember we beat Ghana before in Sudan and we qualified. So there's no pressure, there's nothing, we are very calm. And we prepared well for this kind of matches. And actually, I'm very happy to be in Ghana. And actually my favorite player is Gianna Samoa. It's a great honor for me to play here in front of his family. against his family, and he's watching, and I'm proud to play that I'm gonna play like him. Thank you. I don't think it's a question that I can answer here. Okay, first of all, I want to take this chance and thank Kwasi Abia, Coach Kofi, and all the managers of the club. And it's a courage for you to put a weapon against your country. I don't mean that kind of weapon, you understand? But yeah, but like they are going to represent Sudan tomorrow. And Kwasi Abia have experience. He was there in the World Cup before, and he was there in Sudan's championship before. He knows the Sudanese player very well. He knows.
Sudan and Ghana bebo and in some truthful shame, woman in some outdoor at the Aquaco to draw ahead of Ghana. Game about so 4 p.m. I wore a Accra Sports Stadium, and no any said Coach Otuado. Was it any defense and court instead of focus a defense no problem on a defense and co I was set a finishing so more a young Juma ahead of Sudan game.
We have to learn. It's not only the way we defend, but it's also the way we finish actions. So sometimes we play around too much, and I know that sometimes the spectators they like it a lot. If somebody maybe can go forward, you go back, you put the ball over the other player, and everyone will be hey. But you know, we don't go anywhere with this. You know, we have to be more straight, we have to be more effective, and we have to finish our action. Because one thing which is very, very clear, I strongly believe that Sudan have two chances, offensive transitions and set pieces. And once we finish our action and we stand as with our block, we won't concede a goal. And the past has shown also that the goals we concede were always like counter attacks or maybe set pieces. And this is what we need to avoid. And they're very good in this. They are leading in their group, so it's not that we should underrate them. They're leading the World Cup group with Senegal and Togo and DR Congo in the group. So it's not like it's a cheap team. And all the statistics you're bringing up from the past, to me, really irrelevant because the times have changed. And you see it everywhere that the so-called small countries, they can beat the so-called bigger countries. So to compare these times, maybe when I was playing on now, it's not fair. You know, it's for me, like I said, it's also irrelevant because we have to look forward, we have to look and see what we can do to win this game, and that's all.
Where is some coach Otuado, the senior national team coach, what they at Tuja. Yemfi Onianko outstanding games are so Ghana Premier League no matches outdoor and so baso and no in Swatermine and the Brekum Chelsea goalless draw and a medium Samates and so about goalless draw our Kensi no ya preko a coach at the mine Swatermine. Okay, was it a ball on a Brekum Chelsea boy no me ma James or Mobano or me victory and the day free war a day ako.
We played against a team that the purpose you could see from the whistle go, their purpose is to come and get a point, which a local derby, when you get it, is good for you. We saw the way they were, and you could see we trying, you know, our patterns, especially in the fair. We played into their hands. We were going long, but it didn't work out for us. And then we spoke to the boys, you know, let's go back to the way, you know, how we play. Second half we came in and we made sure we put the ball on the ground, and the chances wasn't clear chances because they were packed in the at the back, but kudos to the boys because for a few weeks now, midweek it starts taking a lot out of them, but it's better, you know, sometimes to get a point than to lose. So it's a point that we can we'll go back to the drawing board and build on it.
Ya proko a coach at the main Swatermine or the Sansum way, edited to the Sasu Kasai, and if our fans no was the time a match in the course no who a Swatermine fans, but no many a Brekum Chelsea fans, you know, a Cabo Chese a local derby pa.
came in their numbers. You know, it was a local derby. And when you come in their numbers and the way both teams were cheering each other, I didn't know even Brekum supporters were as much until at the end of the game. I realized they also came in their numbers, and the way they were all sitting together, it was beautiful. It was like Everton and Liverpool. You know, the way, yes, they came differently, but they sat together and they cheered the home team. Both teams wanted to win. We wanted to win more because it was our home. For them, a point is good for them. But last season I had they drew 0-0 here, and you beat them there, and then the FA Cup, you eliminated them through penalties, another 0-0. So local derby is always a difficult match, but at least 1 point, and the way they came in their numbers and cheering the boys, we will not disappoint them. We'll come on course.
Yo, ya peko e coach e de man so atraman ne nsemo de tujan Zakaria for senior player sina kan e de emma Brekum Chelsea ono so kasa was it match we na difficult game but no mu expect so metimi na 3 points e wom.
It's an okay game no easy because coming away from home I think say very difficult akra but mentality e de buy and say about we take 3 points in but it's unfortunate say to me you know only 1 point so your callback now corrections I will say to approach next game na yakwakoye with the game the departments your defense midfield and attack defenders no mentality of the team they say yemma kwan emma ball basabasa bia na say just ball bia keke into net so every game bia na your current mindset say yen share obi ani ho kwan so be she na say nyame adona say so etumi hye so a ene eno ano na de say be mo obi akwan ma o de ball ato ene
Eye Premier League matches Saudi a etimi eba so na eye coach Saudi no e de nsema wodo e de atudwa enne disciplinary committee bomo ebetena say na cases a eye pending no ma clear e de free osanso na coach Ibrahim Tanko and the response and so akoye omo man Thursday say nkenne no from batanu a wo metimi the response akọ and some okoka abram ni Kumasi Asante Kodoko a boy said 3 gentlemen be and a see akensi no a wo mo ekoboaye emma eye kotoko edinkum de no a yemfa nsia no
okay kwa make your stories no ABC na fe yako Newton Latte Marie that was sisi wa setter but before say call Newton hono and a DJ KA ne birthday DJ KA now I'm so we the one our man special
oh Kojodu
yeah Kojodu yes
yeah no Kojodu
yeah see the koye
dear ajekum tiase kure friend no sama
yes
no e kodan sama
na bibia be dini botom se say
na birthday at kaka kraba no hidi
yeah
asemani busy
all right
but he's a special guy
that's
TK very happy birthday to you
okay
I'm say we there the nam chenchen man no na de beba mo
ere mano happy birthday DJ KA Sanso and Elizabeth Okwe and also birthday Lizzie Buanim Senior High School sports master the wife and Elizabeth Okwe and so birthday and young wishing happy birthday I'm say later on Baba Modena on Sunin Fonino on the
until
Lizzie no also a day abre na Kalaba and so birthday and then Tiokoba Nina no yebehwe na ehon sansam na de abre mo all right enti enkomra Newton why set take over
all right so Joe my set our studio has say my so na enkomo ya boy there ya discuss the draw na no Ghana Blaster game no baso everybody's concerned say a coin best so and ebe five qualify ahead of Morocco 2025 it's a big question na yenya answer yamrantie na TV so say Joe why enjoy football no bia na say generation there we've gone through certain generations and now transitions Ubehu said the day as the captain Edmond Adokran and saying to me Emma I can't think and say to me Salisu and Salisu I'm not telling you na hono no Barbara man Tete Baba Idrisu, Kamaldeen Sulemana. So squad now go through a lot of transitions. Ningina no a squad a bema the finest purity in terms of teamwork. Yensa enyankan. And then you game a bono ye face ya yankasa ya dish in Coach Kwesiapia on the Sudan national team. Now, coach, on should say yet to say a dear now we analyze the squad no home and the work actually. First of all, we share manager Tuadua, they met me a say fan say why a very, very adaptive coach. Mekasa adaptive coach, Chesa no one kasano on need the methods we build the implanting in the squad because two spells in and chair. It don't make us so Tuado or ball possessive football and answer or ball direct. He's been staying between the two ideas. Now I know not just say or share opponents now all but in the suit and then the buying and what they are shifting no. It's DNA to Ado. Like baby, I will be an chia. Unim for Sudan for no. Now, according to your one Sudan for a very physical side. Without the ball on the ball, they are very, very well built. Two, so direct. 10 passes into the final third. A move 8 or 9, so direct and long into your half. It means from a goalkeeper, bet me attack here, last line of defense, straight. I brought pass it through the midfield. Free, we've also said, I'm about lucky a team not centrally because I'm on pressing aggressively up high the pitch. Now, Tuado were back 3 be on table. The back three no obet me asheshe the kwan bebre so amana farm na ye eno na o hwe ewo TV sui na o hwe back three we say e bi na Pep Guardiola o dey the Champions League against Inter Milan. It's a back three obet me asaso convert it into a back four with a lone pivot. Now o hwe the wo TV sui dia mama highlight the be na odane back four no entro na who say Otuado very much adapts to the opposition. So Thomas Partey back four, now back four. We Thomas is it's a typical back three made up of defenders. And we share the Ekituabia. But this is what Thomas is one thing that we can also say here, they say, I'm not close to Thomas. Centrally, they are keeping hold of Thomas. So either as a possession, over who you're 70%, you're 60%, you're 7%. Yet, who break percentages in the down. Defenders in the goalkeepers on the board, we don't really sustain the ball in the final third. It's a possession, don't draw away defense. Or Thomas and you're close, he's one of the players at my back four, no, a back four, but you're close, So how do we then go? At this point, last Saturday, do not call change the second phase of your build up and say, you call Bonnemra and I say Emma. So, we go through the longer balls, especially your closest central zone. Now, question me, Busa say, you call long, what do we sustain the ball? Do we create certain chances out of the long balls? Who picks up the second ball? And how do we deal with such situations? And for the second time, Thomas na who said you're close no. Now and Thomas and Susu na the partner. Now at this point na you're close central figure obeje ball no dey akono. Chief question ba kwa ye bisa say any na Thomas Partey or him from because in finfin dey malifo no o ma fa finfin no. Na aba be do say ye be ko. Na me hwehwe Thomas no ma hu so no so aba akire. So o hwe Thomas nchen ya ye onipa miensa dey twa mo hwe say. But nipa miensa no na be finfin we have the back four and Crawford say second year it's a lot so called long ball my near so ball. It's been the trick of many of our positions. You know more. Omoyere midfielders no baako anam yenu what me form e basa na ball ni krakra Auto Ado, have you seen this? Have you observed this? And what are you doing? Because Sudan for in 50 or omoma ye betwa munko. They will stay on our two players. The bunny say no midfielder na drop here but deep abeboa back three no. Okrekra ball no Thomas na Obaka so most confident in keeping the ball no or no call long ball no na when na beje Gideon Mensah lateral no eno ti na back three no. So I am asking say how do we build out if we are close centrally? Number 2, how do we sustain the long balls and direct balls if it happens to say opponent force to go long and direct na import the hard you say Joe e to no bia opponent na long ball na ya bono or no answer age no dey make chance e dey tia quickly just as you saw moments ago yeah you build it out the ako but ball na nko we considered a chance and later made a foul and a dangerous. I mean watch that save from Atizigi ball no kra no ancha no jikuru hu omo ha e call ya esaba and it's been real caring in our teams now or the ball na ball that no mienu hoping say kwa bedam na kwan dem na okache jiku so on free yard no na onko top or do we sustain the ball? Who keeps hold of that ball? And sana lateral sana as a wing backs na support. And you know, these are some of the problems we've gone through. And your teams have qualifiers. Yeah, but now a bunny say no. Sometimes we even pick up the second ball. Now your first second ball, now you struggle pan sana. Ball your team could do the final third, especially some opponents in Obia or the elements of defending the are placing more bodies behind the ball. And my penetration is so very, very difficult because pockets in the yanketing pockets in yanketing and a kudus, you know, one now for more the fouls, you know, a sako kudus so. Patedia, a bassa or yet consayana on tiny baby or per combo no or per say what the amano judge, but kudus in a tire more takons. It's Yabusa say against Mali, you saw some of the long balls that were not so fruitful in the final third. And against Angola, you are seeing it. Jordan, you never hold the ball in the final third. To say the Giroud, Lukaku, do they possess that physical attribute to keep the ball before other members would join them in the final third? Are we talking about antenna? Someone you say or attribute be a born your bonus through the manual or bet me a hold your mama makano abba or be a DD one top for born mommy. Do we have Brendan Thomas Asante in that regard? In Nike Williams there upper space, so aerially on time court challenge be crowd. But my key point is that they'll be holding us just as they've done here. And to share or back four on your BM we utilize the spaces, but watch centrally. Look at the overload from the opposition. And fifth opponent in a bono. So a bus opponent in a fan say Joe, what do we then do? You have a ball. And I remember possession what happened, keeper, two central defenders, a content ya recycle. At the end of the day, Ghana or 90% of possession. Chances inside the free mobile, near about 2 pay, near about 1 pay. Opponent in one counter, quickly. No, taking advantage of the half spaces. No, not the TIA. This is a back four, so it's a typical 4-2-4. Obiako attack your chair ball. No? These guys have been held in ransom. Have been held in ransom, and at the end of the day, yes, I say the ball pay pro. But how do we then go if there's a central lock from Sudan? You better call on ball. Who keeps the ball, and how many chances can we create out of that? Let's all think about this, because Sudan and now AFCON our chances will be so slim. Now Sudan. Pressure bebo to others so say it's Ghana there you say you're free next year no you're free semis you're free quarter you're free round of 16 group stage after the show up empty no you can say na opponent no so you na so be long balls into your half a crime be no to TIA or cause zones will be a hot chile pa but a another zone yeah na how they flourish you're so much successful in that regard so you share say omobo no kwa central defenders no ho a jiku ni salisi ho dia how they champion for pa how they to me and one pammo nyina wiem akọ sade be kye beba say central defenders no kwa dia we dominate in aerial duels and it shows say these guys are duelists in terms of the challenges and tussles ayana eba say deal with long balls central won me but a kwan for bi wo ho a eba say omuto hwe keeper nsa communication in football comes in variety of forms. So obi ohonoma coaches no technical team or the aqua central jikumo bully or number 9 10 4 no sa then they would have to change their methods. Method no any say or message normal collaterals no ho na ho de ya ne banasa o me so successful. And you know opponent and football ni nyina no mo de ba salisi jiku amatem ho ya na ye ho etoye pa but yan kwanche ne nche no ne hwade. How many times do we deal with those situations? Na kwamba so ene fa so wini ball so Mali for ne no mo boy mani confuse you ye ne red jersey no Mali for no ene ye show 2-1 e wo away no enche kra na omo go back no ena e ka asem bi kire me a esama me come chikohwe games no they kept the ball e kwan ye no so ye fire concede number 1 e kwan fa so concede no say Joe your attackers no they don't put pressure on the opposition. Say coach na ka kire mo say momra na omo ba ye betimi age ball and now so mo na put pressure on the opposition teams no we honestly don't know but the team say opponent in the ball na ba ya attackers no so ball machi so won so be run ani papa ko pa bi okọ ya papa na yi na firimu na omo ba and the offensive pressure in our team no is super. Number 2 so omo drop long balls no at the laterals no ya na ye ho kire e ti go we e batia Ghana
ɛna mali yɛbɔ da ɛnano yɛ game no. This is Jonathan anasa Gideon Mensah. Na Gideon Mensah chipe no, there's the goal scorer. Situation in you. Na me catch us a long ball no you dropping the baby a ya na successful na area bi ni zone bi dey ho kire. So when the ball was hooved into this zone, it came to a situation and Salisu no ekọ air ball no. Anya Jiku na ekọ air ball no. Anya Amate, it's a certain Gideon Mensah na ho na ye defensive weakness. Apart from top now, yamma pressure the yamma ball ne ba no. This zone and then that zone consider a lot of numbers. Now I told you ho kire. It share Gideon Mensah dey na chi share situation no. But how he was bullied by Koita and son about the Baba Tornet no. And I'm saying now quickly say Joe Mama come and chin share your games in Ayabono. How many balls in the opponents and drop it to laterals and what you think a deal with. So share Obuli Gideon Mensah, first of all, he was the first person in the air, won the ball, had the connection in the box. And then I will show you, it's about bully Salisu say, young bully Jiku say, by a laterals and it's so characteristic of fullbacks. Georgia Bamo Tetia, Daniel Vesmo, you know, Katumina, no money attention for laterals and Americanity, they are naturally devoid of height. And until no Unya baby, Unyan baby. Laterals and Tientia, aerially they don't really dominate. A two opponent for Natana who say, Gideon that from now, Yanchi, you're bullying by virtue of that long ball. And a Gideon that from now, open the pay and by Yansha. You feel my game, and share how our fullbacks deal with such situations. Now, I'm going to Hong Kong, I am no person moko. Now, okay, a fullbacks in our woman, ni power to me no more a day for so cramming cancer. A Ali said, on what we cost the power now, tough for one now, sorry. Very, very agile and ultimately, even though the win rate was sort of saying, or more canning your laterals. Now, there was something here. It's a haku ya me bona basupa. And Kwafuni wiki. Tariq Lamptey height 1.63. Now, I want to born echo. Didn't know moyesa. So Oshaya Isahaku was the first person. When we converted from the 4-4-2 without the ball, and then I will show 2 strikers in the middle four in here. Now middle four no the one wider right channel no. Isahaku I will protect Tariq Lamptey. It share. Imagine say Tariq naka air ball ya it would have been 1-on-1. You're bullying out to form that. But Isahaku said, say, I am here to guard you, brother. And there was a situation, Arma Tariq anchor air ball. Now, Ali do you bully fasono. Gideon Mensah you bully fasono. Tariq is about 1.63. Factually, it's a bullying. So he went for the second ball after set. Isahaku no about aerially about dealing with the situation, and other opponents have continued in that same pattern. Say Ghana 4 and 5 for years strong, very very towering, and say the ball call on see number 9 for no, and he caught fullbacks and so they are fighting for the second balls in the channels. Quick counter then pack. So watch this. Isahaku asaba and I'm saying no recycle ball on the crossroad and I'm also the crossroad. Otto Addo has to deal with this against Sudan because Sudan for no counter say no more counter say. So they will be going in the wider channels against Yay and Yay. Now my key point and I say Otto, have you been observing this? Now who say Ali do the to make train buff from now also to be buff from or Breno or sorry he's one of the win rate was sort of saying Gideon, Tariq, but all of these guys are saying a feature about now Shababi auto throw and canceling show. Or two Ali decide yo. But Uncle Direct, Omoba cycle board about Hansana finally, Omasa attended their call. Our fullbacks will be targeted. Explosives in our home number Sanadiako. So we ask him, say, line up a banner manager to the come just as from Cologne. Tax about call Hannibal Quachi, a Sunday bread chief, said, Uncle Kain no Musa, Ali Binayancho for Mono. He's been doing massively well. But the year can say, line up a banner between your facing coffee. I want balance as an analyst. I really love to have balance. And me will Arsenal, so no me weapon renewal. So I'm going for Alidu as my right back. But before that, my main country will say, maybe Atisgi na my man that go post in chief. Atisgi over Frederick Asare, over Jojo Wolacott. Alidu will be my right back. Jiku Salisu be partner. Abdul Mumin, you did so well. Goal of the month in La Liga. We know. But games are so far bono. Oho popo kakra. we also know say it will take a bit of time and some now adjust full time. John some boy ya akofo jetro ho popo. So ho popo kakra enye news kra. But Salisu I'll choose him over you. Na me de na kan jiku ho. Me left ho no. Gideon Mensah or Jerome Opoku according to Otuado no be decided but me de kameko flat. Jerome Opoku aleju on the flanks. Na my boss Salisu ni jiku. O mani pe na Elisha Wusu. Na de tie ne se me wo back free variety mienu na wa ha. But I say Gideon Mensah or Opoku ni alidu airco. Na Elisha dropping about Yenya Salisu Jiku as the new back free in possession. You crab on or remember Elisha no momako Gideon Beko now cast Salisu Jiku and then Alidu. Me and Sanso another form of back free. It's yes practically as we keep saying say market kind of people so no. A bit near year and how feasible can we win with that squad if indeed now Osha dear Ketuabia, Mamma humility. I'll be going with 4-1-4-1 Fatau Nuyama Kudus Ashimeru ebe protected Elisha Usu in midfield na Semenyo or Jordan solid line. So 4-1-4-1 typically now in possession no na me person me kire wade kakra o ha se yet me convert back four no back frame man ye it is so share the old TV so back frame no be na aba me person me highlight kire so see no we have our double pivot here just as all share old TV no so but there's also the back free here as a manager no ye kura ball no na ye kwa ye betimi assearch not just ye push obi akọ na o hwe ha de no a the man ye back free now the position of Elisha Usu Elisha na wa ha no at this point to say na Tariq why Tariq ko unhu ni TV no kona ho Tariq na baba shase ha say no they are waiting for the second phase of the builder in a convertible 3-4-3 so Elisha na ba ha no that means say na me kire o paper no so no and I made the back field no so say possible no Tuado the coach no wa box this back three no along with two central defenders no Mumin Salisu not midfielders na you free to help in transition during the second phase e banasana it me boy ma ye ball ni free sometimes we do struggle even in possession but that's it we need see nchen 4-1-4-1 na me highlight kire no it me converted by the roles given by Otto Ado the coach it 4-1-4-1 convert here say ne betumi dia maye converting means say the corner kwa Ashimeru drop it kakra me kan Elisha Usu ho so that we have a solid base na Kudus Ababeshem as a typical number 10 flanking him ebe Nuyama and Fatau na top when you're one of the strikers Jordan or Semenyo in a 4-2-3-1 so 4-1 with Elisha 4 Kudus Ashimeru na obenya one na matiso if we struggle to go out Ashimeru betumi a drop it aba centrally na wababa ya juma no am yetimi di akọ it's a tough game a quality individually there nkeko but it goes beyond just the individual quality now your problem ba na wo hwe na ma Daniel Chidi am chief your problem they say the 10 minute conundrum in our team last 10 minutes of the first half or toward about the second spell we consider 10 goals on the second coming 10 goals now 10 no you boom by data that here say kwen fasoba 10 no emumiansa aba the last 10 minutes of the first half emumiansa not just akwa 7 na kan emu 5 and so to the last 10 minutes of the second half not just a mienu na kan there ebetimi aba randomly but there was a systematic pattern no at the last 10 minutes of the first half miansa and 50% up to the last 10 minutes of the second half. Is it down to endurance? I would say no. Last 10 minutes of the first half, and endurance. Let's analyze concentration, mental resilience to kill off games. The mental resilience of House of Folk, a bit American. The character, the ball, USA, Czech Republic, 2006 with Germany. That is what I am talking about. Germany is then we are back. Now, Baby 2-2. Yes, referee Paul ball. Now we have just the mental resiliency. And then I'm a person who we don't have it. It's really my endurance. We say 10 minutes to both halves. And I consider 8 out of 10 goals. My endurance. What do you mean the first half? The last 10 minutes is it will be down to concentration and full focus. Now, I fouls. So now you're making it. It's telling me that. When the Louis Mafuta or Bob Shire, the African game has grown. Other technical teams are having some good analysts. I'm betting you prepare boys in the Ababeti. Otto Addo, one of the technical teams, I am qualifier in my opinion. it would be a big failure and you would have to be sacked. You don't deserve to stay home. AFCON qualifies. Young qualifier, you deserve to be sacked. All this, the real game now, you have more. But, Chief El Hotel. So, Joe.
Okay.
Dr. Dawood. Mena meda Dawood heba hospital ano. Na enna meso ena ne Dawood ointment. Dawood 360 capsules wodwa manso a ene obi adi hu adanse. Na du wei edutwem. Dawood ointment. Dawood ointment ose fetwi na ebeko. Ofa Dawood 360 capsules ose sisi na ade wom. Na duro mienu wei e adwuma bom. Obi a osisi ye o yapa. De obeye ne se, o de Dawood ointment no etwitwe osisi na anopa ene anwumre a. Na nsa bia no na o de bia bo asawa, obetimi de atua. Udware wi a fa Dawood ointment. O de te ne fa sra. Ta bre kro na no, na wonom Dawood 360 capsules no anopa ene anwumre. Na danse ye na ba amane, o de enko na enko ti adanse ni bi.
Dawood ointment. Edrowe me straighten and welding. The toda me po djuma na me honam nyina me ye me hu bibi enye. Ba se minya sa Dawood ointment we na me twitwi a. Na no paso minya Dawood 360 na me no mo a. Ese kwa le me ye adwuma kra se kane no. Te do we de edi masema ma na be di so asema ma.
Ye electrician na ye adwuma ekofia yentimi na Dawood ointment. So ye adwuma na obra okodru fia fa twitwi ade be che no na wo hwa ye den Dawood ointment fa twi keke na ebeko.
Rua me use for mama hoden pa ma metimi bo adwuma bibi e kama e ma me ye. Dawood 360 capsules. And a Dawood ointment. O me we no now the we no so twitwi wa aposo e be ma ya oni nyina afru.
Okay. All right. Meba na yabajo nkomo kakra me ni ochia heba kincha se wa ha ye ni bedi nkomo kakra na by popular request PSC nema ekoso ene anopai no ewo nimu ha no general manager ese opose ohun de ekoso because as a case inti ye besa show bium ama general manager hu ade krona ekoso no PSC na ene obi akekan wi an pakro no akofro na akache driver ni say on trans na omuntu ka no na omo emfa enko indi PSC sensi form na yenhwe ni pakro potin omo akekan wi GM dis o hia PSC ni akekan wi no na amafro bus na akache driver so onfro na omo enko be wi omo eko. All right. King Charles, my brother fi. We a popular request. DM na person here the create course. Ko case na go do the office. Do not so who the course party. All right. King Charles me you. Dey na the brain answer the.
As a job doing check say for divine hope about center at the mount no juma phone na. So John kwase mo boy juma. E na mo mu nti me say Ghana ha ochia wo ba bia.
Correct.
The entire ma me ye late no. So nkanfo ne ma short to.
Yeah.
Timi free ho ba hwe ka no ho a. Me ka me dia me ba nti alopa wo ye introduction nyina me hu.
I see.
Timi srewa me wi ade oni nipa na keka wa obi ho abasem ho. Ya me ma wo twa na de ama.
E bia na. Ade ba ko ade bia ha nipa adwin.
Ti de no ho abasem bia wo de ka che me ma no chia he ba pa
Mati.
Na ene de esam na titi nti se ochia de se efuna ba na ye di.
Sure.
Nti ochia de me gidi se ebu ba bia. Nti ne de location is no akwa ne hia me. Se ba bia obi a wo bia we bo modi an se obitimanya ochia he ba pa na bi na ye se what a divine hope about center, you try the other dress, I back up. Na encrophobia yen me be say jo yen nye ho.
Okay.
To be boss say ya men country obi say o try ba powder. Said ye tie ni. Be ton ba ko 10 cedis. Obi a wo tu ado ne bi ton bia ni ho a ye de do no ma 10 cedis.
Okay.
It is all ton do ne 10 cedis ko e de a wonya mfa so wo so.
Yeah.
Obi timi ton ado we ba ko pem obi 25 cedis. E single dose. Yeah, first so ho hwe senka wo na wo to anu man ka betima to bebre na.
Wow.
Ochano to ba ko pa e da ko pa de ti utime ka che obi so mra meto ma ko 30 but o ko na de age 15 cedis 20 cedis 25 cedis obeda na watimi ato mesramo a ochano to ba ko 10 cedis ko a wonfa so wo so te sramo mama bo ne na kama e bia wa atiri na bi ko wa de amount 12 cedis mpo a manage ne saa na mom 25 cedis 20 cedis 15 cedis de define hope ba center adwuma nsi yanka che obi bia se yanka se mo nto ado ne saa se jo ti eno ye anioma ye pese ye kana manfo etimeti ase now your numbers near 0591 565557.
Okay.
0591
565557 and after 0551 228281 0551 228281 and then me jama ma Dr. Tentan adwuma de na kwa kodi ba bi nti me amanti me gyina mu de amano kentas me gyina mu de amano na yes am nya tententente won na koko ha wo madidi wo musisi ama wo ye wo hwea enye no wona wo hia wo twea heba powder afi wona sisi aye wona wo ye wo ba bi enye aye kwankoro no wo hia wo twea heba powder afi wona rheumatism ha wo mo pa no wo hia wo twea heba powder sisi ensu atoto obehu se ahotutuo ne ba wo ye no hwea enye yie wo hia wo twea heba powder na afi wona sciatica efi wo mo to asebesi fom nyina wo ye no hwea enye yie no wo hia wo twea heba powder afi wona diabetes ha wo mo sorry oda na adwo betima sorry ba Johnson prebebre mesra wa wo hia wo twea heba powder afi mema na prostate enlargement ha wo mo no mesra ya na wo chima nsa na Johnson aba na wo Johnson wie nso kura ma ya na ebisa so wo nika mu sebe wan hwea wo nam na sa Johnson je obi ka sa wo Johnson na bia na ntesa mesra pe wo twea heba powder na sa ha wo nyina emfi ho ma na wo ntimi nto wona wonti ya na headache woni ti no opesa wo mani na ne nsa na sunu mu no okwa ne mene mesremu a adura wo hia betima boy o twea heba powder afi se stomach was and how one aduane kama na so ntimi ntibi ni ma ho nto wo a mesrewa a pe o twea heba powder na no na wo ntimi nto afi ma no muntie wona menstrual pain ha wo ma ya na da bia de o ma ye bosom ye o ma calendar eso ya ne ehu sa adwe na so no mesremu a mompe o twea heba powder ne nkyem se de obesi anu mo twea heba powder no na yi menstrual pain nyina afiri na mo ho ntimi atomo se wanya ne sa amama ne kwakota awode na no a kwakwa fibroid de adaw won so kura wo pa wo woni be ma ne de ahia nso ne nko ya na kwakota eche na asane aba wo so na asane aba wo so pa wo mesrew eduro ba akopɛ a obetimi anom na ho ntimi atowo na bie kwa ma wotimi nyinsen no wo twea heba powder na no se jo oba bi frɛ me wasi ogya ne nan a wotimi nya mogya be se pure water half wono mado ne be 3-4 days penny nyina atwa danse tell bi na ke wa kwanya se ya mamanfo aba be dia danse pa wo TV so a se jo nka nya asam ketwa ti esremu a pe o twea heba powder na no ma sa ha we nyina beti aboa na ho timi ato enye o ma yade nko a se wonyare na no mo twea heba powder da bia boa ma ho timi sisi ho so kama na ho timi ato emema na modi bu ani na mo gem no adwuma ko be ka che se afi wo de wonsa ka wo yira na wo gem misra se wo de wonsa ka wo yire pe na wo gem dia adura wo hia wo twea heba powder eno de mesiku bensuo sa no wanom ene ye nkonko a Dr. AJ be ka che se wow that 2 minutes per 1 minute per no wo hia wo twea heba powder no na ho timi ato ebi gu ba bia ye pese ma ba bia tokro ba bia mo no twea heba powder ekokoduru ho enti mo am wo be kwa wuduru ho no ma ya fa fojo heba ADD bank wa wo benya bia to mo wo bo aso jeje ne smart heba wo benya bia to afi wuduru ye fosu so a no bi sama adore so benya bia to mo am wo cape coast so wuduru apena heba na afi so man kasim fo so mo musa jeff heba ne charis heba e wo ADB bank ho a takwade fo no muduru ho no ma ya mo nko nimdie pharmacy o market circle na afi old appointment krakra ho so na afi wo bisa Christ the answer wo benya bia to mo am wo elibon so mo nko abet ama e wo boda no so ho ambenya bia to afi nurse pharmacy nso e wo ene anase e wo tikobo nurse pharmacy odalo ho e wo tikobo afi wo fa weni bakwa no so nso a elmina ho benya bia otomije woni ba nso bisa nyame heba e wo ala wo so ho na ho so wakọ benya bia to afi wuduru ka so nso a that so ho no mo a dependable home atiefo atie me dependable home mo ko ho ambenya bia to e na afi tribe of Judah so e wo ka so ho no mo a afi wo ko anim ko kansi drug le ho so dia ho na no mo ne ma na short so no ma nko ho a nka dia sembeba router agent anase delivery can o kansi drug le ho a wo sa obi opoku ase kono ho me do so pu akwakogu ho afi tena tet heba nso o kansi drug le ho abenya bia to repatch nso benya bia to kings work heba abenya bia to joseph benya bia to na halus heba nso benya bia to mo am wo ekus pharmacy nso e wo asama mo nko benya bia to abete some ventures e wo ho benya bia to afi aflawo nso Dr. Asad ho Kings Hand Hospital benya bia to afi wo ba Madina nso a mekom ho no ma no obi sa de pa heba wo benya bia to e na afi nso wo ba Kofodua nso a no Kofodua so dai kwan so ho no ma all traffic light wo be hu no ho na na wo ho e na new mekom precinct nso benya Macdor Pharmacy ubenya bia to so humfo mo nko tijanse ho abisa wo pesa address store afi mo am wonsa wo nso mo humisa na nabo ache heba ubenya bia to afi wuduru nkokọ nso de a na obisa ntia koba mo benya bia to afi osinafo nkọ kwampa ho benya bia to wo ba beduru adwoso nso a adwoso na obisa skin heba ubenya bia to polo na yesapon e wo konongo e na afi mo am be kuma senso de Fred Meso benya bia to PFA
waterfo benya bia to baby e to do over the counter drugstore pharmacy chemist any herbal shop there baby I bi wo ho mo amoko sunya no nso mudu a Greenlight pharmacy any Mosaic pharmacy benya bia to Lenda herbal ni ja herbal enso ewo gos benya bia to ena baby e to bibiduro bia benya bia to afedi amono pharmacy watachima say jo me kasa me ball locations na me sika na ha so bi ni locations the kitchen charge na oboa baby e drogu bia no minim
all right
eno nti me sra wo a kopo pouch ya herbal powder no one mix sense say we yiti na no one nom na mema na modi bo ani na mu jemu no me sra mo a mo de na pouch ya herbal powder nom say jo me be ofie ha de obeka se wonya ocha herbal powder na wo hu me be ma cha wo bibia wa wunya bi no pa abara e wa ha 41 for no crop for me sra ma ka je so pouch ya herbal powder no bi na wo no mo ntimi nto wo mo ya so ye no de e wo abusankuru aja so do say wo hwe the whole Kumasi abro sign so ubenya biato any baby adrogu bia de pure liver bar o pure liver kan do ya fi go so ko abenya bia so afi sas pure liver bar e wa bu akwa ubenya biato na sas pharmacy bia so e bi go kenjo sajo me na wenya 120 years me sere wa free mu na me nda ya na ye na yi e wo bo ho sasa ye sad of say ya ma me boa ye wenya 120 years ye fe na nana me nana efe nana afie ntimi 120 years na no free mu me de ye na yi ti sad of nyina mo tie nkan say ya na maba okay number ni bi 0551228281 and also 0591 565557 okay yeah that's it
all right yes that's about try have as ojabia obi ansia manimu e dey akoma abranti bi a friend for Alonso Kobe also 41 wa
ne die ni
ai
na obana no ho aba
o ye no so
obana no ho aba asem
okay ono so ne die okay mate
kana e wa ha Afrikala
kama bi kala bi makala bi
won so wo die ni
on die ni na ni
sajo aka hwan Peter Lantenya bari jata di bi hase e na hwan so bi
wo de odura ni wa o mo ni wo che all right that's super
obi e shebe ni mo wa nya bia
Alonso Kobe we feel brutal madibi ama why 41 Alonso Kobe madibi ama na wakako try and so ahead all right enti mari dada obo ni nyina to fa saying Black Stars ene ewo Accra Sports City why adwuma pi o screen no anim no abensi ma mienu obo ne to fa saying ene game no 4 p.m. dia ne yenhwe anim
ne say Angola for Sudan for nim ye team no coach na odio manim no omunim ye na Niger ni Angola kra no omutimi ba be high pa na coach Kwesi Apia na ne enyo no nko o Ignatius e hye bi na Eric Amponsa goalkeeper trainer enti we dia at kotokone house na ebebo enkomo na eboyi they really know us
okay
me point number 1 is Joe say ye de boy na ekwa etore bia no mo yire ye midfielders enti ntimi anyusu o mo mfanko
okay
and they patents any idea ye ho be kire ho
okay
na ye be call long ball so dia ye call number 9 for no a center forward for Sudan for ne maye kwan me fa ball ba akokra
okay
enti ye nchen no enyimirika fo nko enyimirika fo nko 2 Sajo say nya ye chances are ye take advantage of
okay
na Sudan ye possible say ye be consider tia no ye errors ye opponent no as o jai possession ma ye dada ye counter cheer Kudus etimi lose ball in the final and na ket can one asem no
okay
or make it that slight reference ho see ye etimi lose ball ne nante so lose ball kwen be fa so ball no be sa be die ho no ya na are ho o hwe ball pa na are ho se ubenya na kwara TV no kra kotackle your boys in show energy na me ade ba ko amensra anya da ko ne the building it takes a lot of time and a good results and they build a character. Your team no here character, say Joe.
Okay.
Your team no need character cry.
Okay.
Team say what character no. Even from dressing room, no one ko share usuro.
Yeah.
But nan say for e ba hai. Omo fa yenye bibia. Angola for yen yeti ha na 9 minutes. Omo ji game no omo de ko. Central African Republic. Jordan na you hat-trick ni nyina chi. Still, you the one goal and the real game no. Ya share Niger so ahye. General, ya share Uganda ahye. Okay. Games na yebonu show real character.
All right.
I think some boys
do. Ebere nyame yaduma ne 4 p.m. na me nkohwe and came and so take kakra bi na fe ye ka kodonko breaking news of 4 and so eba betrase and again
you know
ya bruso a de na so de mai be simami no komiensa
okay you know mamini kanko dunkwa ofin I say nana say ventures omum fa Kessben FM ni agro
nana say ventures okay
ventures e dunkwa ofin da bia omu TV station e da here nti e cha nana say any team ni
okay
now to the Blasters you know me expect anything than a win and only ade am expect your players no e wo mu say football draw lose win three things in the whole football.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm not expecting anything. One, Omadia to say pitch in the year. Issues about pitch will not come into the discussion at all.
Okay.
Again, Ghanaians are not happy with their performance by the games from the Amaye. Actually, my intimate son coaching. Ball now, more ball against Angola. The reaction from the fans at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium after the game till the Blasters say, now you're happy with the performance.
Okay.
The reaction from Ghanaians after the game against Nigeria, let's say, now you're happy with the performance of the Maya.
Okay.
And some President Ketia so Krikokachile or again. Actually, say we are not happy.
Okay.
And after the comment, look at the reaction. I will be a case and no one and one and one.
Yeah.
Actually, say. I will see who something different. I will see who performance. I was so games I are winning and saying.
Okay.
And only a deal will be expected. You know, Tado, it looks as if say and fire someone corner. So
yeah.
But the reality is that Oba any more they born so any. And then I make answer oh shit speech now. FA President Nico did by Chelsea coach they are very weak.
Sure.
You know, and ne you will be expecting a win. Omu make sure say qualification no you bet me akoye nim. Your point now you done because Sagana and Timia and Shannon Sudan ko bodra na mo we ni a na Angola for ne kwa you know it will be very very difficult.
Okay.
Yanya West Afcon under these players. Omami ya lose touch in terms of results under these players.
Sure.
The Kumasi record they cry in 20 years almost say no. The Kumasi record they cry in 51 years almost say no. You know when you Sudan assembly a win-win situation. Baby a Kudus nipa bebreka so yem fanning in and one wordry being the captain of the side only did from the front. You know a win and I'm expecting at Accra.
On the 10th of October 2010, Sunday, the Black Stars played a World Cup qualifier at the Kumasi Sports Stadium of Sudan. The scoreline was 0-0. Akwesi Appiah was appointed as an interim coach for Ghana. Akwesi Appiah picked Otuado to go and study how the Sudanese play their game. 14 years down the lane, they are meeting us once again. What is going to be the scoreline? Coincidentally, my late wife had a gas accident in my residence the same day after the game and died 3 months, 8 days later. Oh, and during the funeral, you and your sports crew at Kessben came to grace the occasion 14 years ago. I cannot forget about this day. All right. Stay blessed. Avogus in the way Abba. When Avogus, yes, no. Avogus, too bad. But yeah, we say and game no, I didn't memories, Papa, ebe bro. Then that's some kitwa kra. Kuse. All right. Never we should see na wishes kakrebi na infant to John Tentem and then a Reverend retired Duncan Nyako, formerly of Assemblies of God, Emmanuel Assemblies of God Church, YF. We a lawyer, Kwali Papa, and the birthday, yes, lawyer Kwali, the Papa, Reverend retired Duncan Nyako, formerly of Emmanuel Assemblies of God Church, YF. My young wish Reverend, happy birthday. Nyame onko so a no nyo kesi inshira de em se buso ewo efio nyame ma kwatintin ahodin ewom. Happy birthday Reverend. Okay, sanso ena ene eye kala ba enso birthday. Kala ne baba ene eye ne birthday na akwadai kala your friend say
Jocelyn Osei Mensah
yeah. Oti Mensah na unse kala referee kala enane baba me call control room wono which ni nom eje etinye o se nye oba I don't know me ma de konti o mo kasa da kla no ho fere do
sare ne ma me ho fere be ma de so for ban ho
okay which ni onam hodins are onye o mama Jocelyn Samre bi oni beautiful girl Calabar girl but we busa Calabar no anu was osane mame all right. Happy birthday, Jocelyn. On so mommy. More but obey the day. You be fan okay. Okay, me and Koi.
So, and Coach Steven of Media, my assistant coach, and they the birthday. So, Takwa 480, and a message said, Bass me phone, so send me wish Coach Steven.
Okay.
Coach, baby, I will be a Yankopon shout. Okay, Media, my mom, I started pie draw.
All right.
I'm quite baby, you know what the coach.
Happy birthday, so come Isaac upon or engineer or Belgium, and I have for engineer. I don't know. And also, and no Isaac upon engineer. Belgium, and your birthday, Tony Montana say special happy birthday encore Emfa Emma. Yami unsure baby ubia na the uyibia so enkoso. Abio with any good news kra. Abio minyonko brebo awo ejuso ninuanom aka bom aka babia yapa. Mrs. Faustina Nyame Frimpong neta from mama wafrim ɛne ɔno nko a saa nso ɛna Mr. Moses akwasi werɛko na ɛtaa frɛ no Omoze ɔno nso afirim na nyame yɛ adom a weekend yi ɛna ɔmo ayie ne biribiara no ɛba so ɛwɔ adwo so nti abio wone abusua no nyinaa manfo so mbɛba na ɛba bɛgya ma biribiara kɔ so kamakama paa ɛwɔ Royals Forecourt ɛwɔ adwo so from Donko Kopim Nonsia abio yama kusa hyɛden na bibia nso bɛyɛ kama paa donko abo yɛ de breaking news brem pamcho ɛnɛ yɛ de live commentary be free Accra Sports Stadium yɛ de abrem Ghana and Sudan 4 p.m. yɛ de mu nyinaa say breaking news up next Accra Sudan